It's the Bob and Tom Show.
It's not really a happy ending.
Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show on, my gosh, Thanksgiving Eve.
I think it's kind of a happy ending.
No,
that
not for
fit?
the turkey.
So you're just like President Christie. All these presidents, everyone, Republicans, Democrats, they pardon the turkey, and the little kids think that the turkeys are okay, and then they serve them up.
Did you hear what they named him? Chocolate and chip or something?
Well, we'll find out. I'm sorry.
cute.
Josh, the introductions, I'm sorry I interrupted.
You're fine. There's Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals. No, I'm going to have to do it in silence. Because of your little tinkering.
No, that's my fault. Sorry.
No. I'm just saying you tinkered with the song.
Oh, yeah.
Poetry for Neanderthals News Desk. The original version available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin in the music room.
Hey, Josh.
I'm sure we'll be hearing from you today.
Maybe, yes.
I look forward to it. My gosh, if it isn't Jeff Oskey sitting in for Chick McGee.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Very good. Good to see you. Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
There's Willie Griswold.
He's an interrupter. He's a tinkerer. He's around, man. He's getting his fingers in places.
Josh Arnold here. And there's Tom.
Oh, thank you very much. Chick McGee is somewhere in a line. I think waiting to get on a plane.
Yeah.
Looking for huge lines today, so get there early. If
Holiday
you're going.
travel.
I can't believe there's so many people here. Again, day before Thanksgiving, okay? You've been warned.
I'm always smart. When I know it's busy, I show up, I pack my tuna salad sandwich on rye bread ahead of time, and then I have a nice little snack as soon as I get on the plane. It's lovely.
Oh, yeah, you are a plain food guy.
No
Nothing like
airports,
tuna
no
salad.
groceries. Right.
What?
Do not go to grocery stores on the day before Thanksgiving.
I have
You know,
to go today.
I've started to
I'm gonna
disagree
go.
with that. I used to think the same thing, Ace, and then so I went, I'm going to go that Monday before Thanksgiving. Way more crowded than it's ever been on a Wednesday.
Oh, yesterday it was
I went,
packed.
yeah, I went yesterday myself. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some interesting Thanksgiving tips from the CDC coming your way this morning. Some turkey cooking tips.
Oh, good. China gave them some tips to give it to us.
Stop.
Excellent. No, they're good at that. I look forward to
This is
hearing them.
exactly what I was concerned about. Is your attitude.
Yes, Tom, the president did pardon the turkeys. He apparently loves chocolate chip ice cream, so when he had the chance to pardon the two turkeys, he chose the names Chocolate and Chip.
Oh, I didn't realize the president chose the names.
The president welcomed the turkeys that he spared at the White House on Monday.
Has that always been the way?
I guess. I don't know.
who
You know, it's
eats chocolate chip ice cream? How old are you, Grandpa?
Oh, I'm just surprised
He's
it's not
80.
praline and butterscotch.
Do they make chocolate chip ice cream?
Of course they do.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, the mint chip has chocolate chips in it.
Yeah, but they have regular
that's
chocolate
mint chip. If I want to have, I'll just have Lavorus with my ice cream. If I want.
Yeah.
I get in this argument constantly.
I love mint chocolate chip ice
It
cream.
tastes like toothpaste. It's awful.
No, it
How
doesn't.
often are you getting into this argument? What do you mean you're getting this argument constantly?
Oh, because Finn likes mint ice cream, and I can't have any of it.
Don't they have cookie dough ice cream?
Sure.
Right, but
Yeah.
not just chocolate chip ice cream.
That's an older flavor, yeah.
It is.
It's fine. I just always resent the fact that the government wants to have it both ways, and they're sending a message to the kids. We're not going to really kill any turkeys. We're forgiving them, and then behind their backs they chop their heads off. Come on,
So what do you? They should have what? Presidential guillotine turkey day? They should
that would be great.
do a public turkey.
Yes.
What do you want?
Don't listen to a word.
And while they're at it, there's a couple of violent criminals they should just take out.
Okay. And
He
we're
wants the
off.
kids to learn about the death of turkeys. Meanwhile, he's bought 9 identical goldfish for his kids. Because he doesn't have the balls to go, hey, sometimes fish die.
We have. By the way, you keep hitting on stories that are coming up.
Oh.
We have an update on yesterday's gigantic goldfish story.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
You have it.
Fascinating.
All right. I look forward to reading
We'll
it.
get to that. And we opened up with Duke Tomato and the classic Eat Me, I'm a Turkey.
Well, that's funny.
Yeah, it is.
A very, very nice song. And a couple things I want to mention. First off, look at this. Mr. Pat Godwin is at Lebowski's in Washington, Iowa this Saturday.
Yeah, that's a fun place.
For some great live comedy. And then Josh is actually going to be on stage on Thanksgiving Day. Now, this all starts, tonight?
Yes.
at the Funny Bone in St. Louis.
That's right.
And then a special show tomorrow evening.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
The Tryptophan show.
Yeah.
You may have to wake everybody up halfway through. That's every no.
Yeah, I have to do that normally.
Yeah, of course. No, that'll be a great show. And then you're there. What is today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
That's right. Yeah, my old stomping grounds.
Big week for you.
Thursday,
A lot of shows.
you're actually going to be giving away leftovers from your Thanksgiving dinner, which
That's
is very...
exactly right.
nice.
Leftover Thanksgiving giveaway void. Don't say
Now you're celebrating your actual Thanksgiving on Saturday.
Friday with the family.
Oh, Friday.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'll, what I'll do tomorrow, a Chinese restaurant, or maybe I'll invade Greg's brother's house. I don't know. We'll see.
Don't your brothers eat on the day of Thanksgiving? Can't you just go there and...
My older brother does with his wife's family.
Oh, so they're not going to be home.
They're real boring people. So
I just go over to their house.
Yeah, that'd be very, very awkward.
Yeah.
Now, I actually, while I'm at it, a couple of other interesting things going on. Donnie Baker is at Attica, and not the prison yet, Saturday at the Attica Fairgrounds in Attica, Ohio, not Attica, New York. So please keep that in mind. And I want to mention also that Pat is going to be doing a couple special requests this morning.
Okay.
So we'll certainly look forward to that.
Does Pat know?
One of them is it's based on a story in which a man, we talked about this last week again, a guy dipped his testicles in a container of salsa that was being delivered with an online food delivery service. And this is quite serious. The guy faces a pretty serious prison sentence for doing it. And I can certainly see why. Now, also coming up today, we have a really happy world record, the world's oldest dog.
Oh.
That's sweet. We got the world's oldest dog coming up. And we got mooses in the news. Is that the plural?
Mooses?
Moose news.
Yeah, moose.
Moose news coming up and more. Pat, do you want to maybe do an early version of this song real quick? You ready?
Sure, the balsa one.
Yeah, let me read the story. This guy was in jail on felony charges. He was part of a delivery team, apparently. And I was upset because they'd been given a lousy tip and had to drive 30 minutes to deliver this food. And then the person with him apparently videoed him as he dipped his testicles into the salsa. And then he posted it. Of course, it was seen online. And now the company, by the way, issued a refund to the customer.
Yeah.
That's good. It was a day late and $1 short, I think, was the thing. But this guy faces felony charges. The alleged testicle dipper, a Mr. Webb, at last account, was behind bars. But he's accused, according to this, the 31-year-old gentleman is accused of putting both his testicles in the customer's salsa, delivering it from a Maryville establishment, according to the Knoxville News.
My
Center.
God, Pat, will you sing the effing song?
I want to make sure he's got the words there, Josh. Go. You ready?
Do you?
I dip my balls in the salsa. I dip my balls in the salsa. I call it balsa. Yes, that's balls in the salsa. That's what you get for not dipping. Yes, my balls I am dipping. By the way, Mr. Cheapo, you talk all what's in my bunghole.
Man.
Balls in salsa. Balls in salsa. I call it balsa. Dip, dip, dip.
By request, a little bit of balls in the salsa.
Now, for those of you who don't know what Pat was singing about, there's a story where a man once dipped a flat.
I like that. When he does the setup sandwich, he does setup, and then we play the actual thing, and then he does setup again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the open-faced song, yeah.
Thanking our
Rolling it
listener.
down your throat.
Pat,
Yes.
I'm going to tell you right now what's coming up next.
All right.
This Kyle writes, "Hello, morons. I'd like to hear Pat's." By the way, he writes Pat Goodwin, and he puts Goodwin in
he's having
quotation
fun.
marks. Very funny. I'd like to hear Pat Goodwin's pickle song. Thank you,
yeah, I
Kyle.
love
So we'll get that ready. Speaking of food, this is true. Every year, I send my brothers who live in different states than I do. I send them Omaha Steaks because it's a great gift, and you can send meat. out of state, you sure can. Just give me some details, Josh.
I'd be happy to. The holidays are here. Do what Tom does. Achieve gifting greatness when you give the gift of perfectly aged, tender, delicious Omaha Steaks. That's right. The steak experts at Omaha Steaks have put together special gift packages to help take all that guesswork out of gift giving and make you the holiday hero. Yeah. Go be a hero. We need a hero. OmahaSteaks.com. Use code BTS at checkout to get $30 off your order.
I'm not going to help him. I don't know what happened.
No, he's fine.
Send an assortment of mouth-watering favorites guaranteed to impress, like those legendary Butcher's Cut filet mignons, air-chilled boneless chicken breasts, ultra-juicy burgers, and even easy-to-prepare comfort meals that are ready in a flash, like that meat lover's lasagna. Oh, my gosh, you wait until that cheese starts bubbling in the oven, you pull that out, and the family goes, my goodness, are we going to feast tonight? Omaha Steaks is ready to ship your order right away, so shop early and beat the shipping rush. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart, that's right, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best. You're ordering Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout. You're going to get an extra $30 off your order. That's omahasteaks.com. Code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we got to talk a little bit about Pat's going to be meeting his new girlfriend's parents.
Oh, yes. Exciting.
Very exciting.
Normal people.
Yes, whatever you do, don't
Normal
call them,
people.
don't refer to them as you kids.
You kids.
Hey, whippersnapper.
Hey, look at the pot.
Calling the kettle old.
We'll be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is Larry the Cable Guy, and you're...
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cars ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
you
very
know,
good.
that would
This
be
is
a
Tom
female
speaking.
caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
No.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from
Well,
Christy Lee.
I
ladies
don't
and
want to
gentlemen.
brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
Two.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? Two?
Two. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
Two, twice, small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
7/24/7.
Hello and welcome to Spit Take Theater. This week's Spit Take Theater presentation, The Important Meeting.
Hello, Jenkins here.
Yeah, Mr. Jenkins, this is Phil Johnson.
Phil, glad you called.
Good morning. I'm not going to be able to make it into work today. I'm sick.
You what?
I'm sorry. I just can't make it into work today. I'm sick.
No, Johnson, listen. I got a phone call last night.
Yeah?
I talked to the client.
Uh-huh.
Today's the big presentation.
Today?
Yeah, today. It's going to be big.
Oh, I can't make it into work today. I'm sick.
Johnson, this is the big presentation. Besides that, frankly, you don't sound sick to me.
Oh, yeah? I'm sleeping with my dad. Is that sick enough for you?
This has been Spit Take Theater. Join us next week for another edition of Spit Take Theater.
Hey, man, this is Donnie Baker, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7. I swear to God it is. That's like all day and most of the night.
It's funny how quickly, in 4 years, my wife has learned to read my nonverbal cues. Your wife, yeah,
sure.
If I'm reading a newspaper, my wife can just know that I'm lonely and would much rather have a conversation about her dream kitchen.
Yeah.
Which is why I now understand why married men read the paper in the bathroom. We know our wives are going to interrupt us, but at least they have to suffer to do it. Have you ever tried to watch a ball game? Just sit and something about that triggers something in my wife that immediately household chores have to be done right now. Immediately. So the only thing I can do to relax now is I walk around my yard with a hose. The water's not even on. I'm just walking around the yard with a hose.
That's great.
Oh, is he working? Okay, then I can be sort of happy if I think he's working.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom.
Coming up.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals original version available at Walmart News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin already killing it this morning.
Hello, thank you.
Chef Oskey sitting in for Chick McGee at the sports desk.
Hi, friend.
Al Jackson will be calling in today, right?
What?
No.
He won't. It's Wednesday.
Allie Breen, I believe.
There's Allie Breen. That's what I meant.
What is it? I'm sorry. Editor's note.
That's the second time you've done that.
Editor's note. He looked at Ace and he said Al Jackson because both Al and Ace
We're vegans.
are vegans. Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you, Ace. That'll be the funniest thing you've heard all day.
Well,
That was odd.
I'm already enjoying my last day here, and
Look how red you are. This is beautiful.
well, when you're caught being racist, you tend to be embarrassed.
I don't think you're racist. I think a little bit of a dumbass, maybe. That's it, though.
No, it really was just a slip of the tongue or whatever. It had nothing to do with the color of the man's. All right.
Dean's leaving.
That was great. That was so funny.
Willie Griswold, was it? Was it funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it was funny.
I really enjoyed that, yeah. I like watching your face as it happened. You kind of said Al, and then you paused.
I won't make it any worse. I'll just quickly apologize to Ace and the rest of you people.
And Al. Your people is what we like to say. Okay,
Well,
Pat,
I've been Josh Arnold. There's Tom.
get out your guitar. Okay. Well, Josh is going to be honing his comedy chips.
Chips?
I mean, sorry.
Wow,
He looked at me, saw a fat guy, and thought chips. We're all doing it.
Sorry, I'm laughing so hard. He's going to be.
Oh, my
He's going to be
goodness.
working on his comedy chops. Thank you, because he'll need to go back to that profession. He's at the St. Louis Funny Bone starting tonight, and then once again, Mr. Godwin this Saturday at Lebowski's in Washington, Iowa. And now, well, a lot of other stuff to get to, but let's get to first things first. Pat, another request. As I mentioned, this also involves a news story, and I'll read it very quickly so Josh doesn't get all PO'd.
Well, everybody gets PO'd. I'm just the one who has to say it because Chick's not here.
A Florida man was spotted by police with a pickle, and this is somewhat delicately worded, up his backside. He has pled guilty to indecent exposure. Eric Detige, 47, as my mother would say, Perrin, old enough to know better.
Yeah.
Was arrested responding to a suspicious call in a Tampa suburb. Officers found the pantless Mr. Detige lying on his back in front of a townhouse that was not his own home. He allegedly held his male member in one hand and, quote, a large uneaten pickle in the other hand. The officer noted that the man was performing an intimate, invasive personal act with the pickle.
Oh, boy.
But the best part of the story is jail records note that he has a tattoo that says, "Only God can judge me."
Well,
Jeff Oskey, what do you think God would say?
Thy be judged.
Thy be guilty.
Oh, boy. And Pat, you have a tribute to this guy?
Oh, Willie, nice. How long was that setup?
That was 1 minute. That was a minute long. So we'll see what happens.
Pickles, pickles, I like pickles. Put a little pickle on pumpernickel. You can eat a pickle on a motorcycle. I sure love a good pickle. Polish ones, sweet ones, I love pickles. Bread and butter pickles, baby, I'm not fickle. Put the cucumbers in the brine, but please don't stick them where the sun don't shine. Garlic, dill, a big old gherkin, but don't abuse one while you're jerking. Don't use one to give your butt a tickle. That's a pickle, not a fudge sickle. They'll arrest you for messing with a pickle. You do a couple years, or maybe a nickel. Shower time comes, may hurt a bit. That's a pickle being shoved up where you shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Start your day with a pickle.
Pat, I have an idea.
What?
Coming up, I want to do a live show with you and Willie and Jeff and Josh. And in your segment, it will be a special edition. All we'll do is go through all these news songs we've written over the years, and I'll read the news story, and you do the sub. We've never done them in front of a live audience.
The show will be 9 hours long.
Don't worry, we only want you to do 3 minutes.
Perfect.
Should I just retire?
You can come, too.
No. You're reading the news. You write the news. I'm just.
And also, you want to plug this pretend show that doesn't exist yet. You're plugging Josh's and Pat's shows. Me, Pat, and Jeff have a show tonight that you just glossed right over. You want to plug that one?
Oh, didn't I plug that?
Helium
tonight.
Indianapolis.
Big show. Big
That's all
show.
needed.
Now that show is Jeff, as you said, and you and Pat.
And by the way, that was a minute setup, 40 seconds a song. That's a 3-to-2 setup to song ratio. So we're getting better.
We got to get that number down, Tom.
Okay, good. Well, we'll get some more stuff coming up. Right now, we turn to, is this official? Are you going to be doing the sports?
Sure, yes, yeah. No, my phone hasn't rung yet. So I'm still okay to speak into a microphone. Let's see here. Oh, boy, I know, Tom, I know you're excited about the World Cup news. Jeff, do you have the sound effects over there?
No.
Just start hitting things.
Yeah.
What do you want me to play?
The World Cup.
There, that's the sound effect.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do we do?
I suppose we can do a bonus. Ace, you got anything?
Well, of course. Thanksgiving tomorrow. Pilgrims started. If the Pilgrims were still alive today, what would they be most famous for?
What?
Their age.
Oh, they sure would. Look at those people. Hundreds of years.
I can't argue with that.
Was that brought to you by Omaha Steaks?
It sure was. Omaha Steaks, the holidays are here. Achieve gifting greatness when you give the gift of perfectly aged, tender, and delicious Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout to get $30 off your order. Minimum order may be required. I know what's happened, by the way. I know why I'm
proud sponsor of the joke of the day.
Absolutely. A little off today.
What happened?
It's because I can't just... I have to do things. Like I have to announce.
Oh, you can't just
Chick's not here. I have to kind of slide into the. Yeah. I can't just slip in a little clever, sarcastic, snide remark, and then slide back into the shadows.
Welcome to my world.
I know. I don't know how you do it. No wonder you screw up all the time. It's what I would be doing.
You want another sound effect?
Yeah.
How's that?
Oh, we haven't started yet.
Sports there, bud.
You don't know how to stop
That's
him.
the old sports exit.
Yeah, I don't know how to do any of this over here.
Well, the World Cup, Tom claims, isn't particularly
Thank you, Ace.
interesting. And he says nobody cares. Well,
I'm just not going to pretend I care.
Oh, okay.
And everyone else is pretending that they do.
Well, the United States versus the Wales, that opening 1-1 draw.
Yes.
11.7 million viewers.
So apparently a lot of people like it.
That's not even, 4%? What is the United States population? 300 million?
300 million?
Yeah, but to get everybody to watch the same event at the same time is...
100 million watch the Super Bowl.
11.7 is good these days.
Yeah, that's what, 4% of the entire population?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Alive,
And the game was on at 1 in the afternoon.
Sure. There's that.
Fine. Did you watch it?
I flipped over.
Yeah.
I was looking for another program.
I don't know if they count that towards.
There's a fan.
The total
I'm just
view.
saying, I'm not going to pretend I care, okay? Everyone else is going, oh, my God, this is the best. No. And I don't like this advertisement for Qatar as this great place to go.
Well, there's big news out of Qatar as well. This is, my gosh, this news is, blowing up the world of soccer, Willie. Manchester United. I should do certainly.
Yes.
Says Cristiano Ronaldo. We all know him.
Oh, yeah. Very nice-looking man.
He will leave the Premier League club with immediate effect.
What?
Now, that's a phrase that is immediate effect. Mm-hmm. The 37-year-old forward conducted an explosive interview on the eve of the World Cup where he criticized manager Erik ten Hag and the club's owners. Ooh. So United said that it had initiated appropriate steps in response to Ronaldo's comments, and they thank him for his immense contribution across 2 spells at Old Trafford. So,
is he going to retire?
It sounds to me like they went, oh, okay, if that's how you feel, bye.
Yeah, here's the door.
Somebody will snag him if he still wants to play.
Isn't he the most highly paid?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so whether he continues to play or not.
Is that the team that they're putting up for sale, by the way?
Manchester United? I don't know, and it doesn't say here.
Yeah, I think one of the big ones is going up for sale. It's owned by an American.
Oh, okay. Budweiser, Qatar banned alcohol sales at the World Cup. We all know that. And Budweiser announced that it will send beer to the country that wins the tournament. So they're making...
As long as it's not Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, do you think the people in Belgium or, say, Austria are going to say, we got our own?
we're fine.
Hey, this Bud's not for you.
Isn't that cute? If we need more bottled water, we'll call Dasani.
We're just in like a shirtless Gronk, and he's got Bud Light. No one cares.
Following the abrupt reversal on stadium beer sales, which I don't know how they didn't see coming, Budweiser, a major FIFA sponsor, tweeted, well, this is awkward. And then they deleted that tweet. So...
Well, they paid, what did they pay, $65 or $75 million for the rights?
Yeah. The following day...
They're probably getting more publicity this way. But
oh, for sure. The brand tweeted an image of thousands of crates of beer with the caption, "New day, new tweet, winning country gets the buds." A spokesperson for Budweiser, Charles F. Budweiser, reports that the brand...
Charles F. Budweiser is the guy's name?
That's right. Will host the ultimate...
I call BS.
championship celebration for the winning country. So, hey, how about that? What if the U.S. wins this thing? Budweiser for everybody.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, I think everybody...
Chance of that happening slim to none.
It says here they're going to send beer to the country.
More humanitarian if they dropped all the beer off at the slave camps for the guys that built the stadiums.
In Qatar.
Oh, my God.
Well, who's to say that?
Yesterday on Twitter, there were some fans that made a video. They had gone out looking for beer in Qatar, and they ended up at someone's palace, and the guy invited them in. Tigers roaming around.
Sure.
Just
in the palace?
Yeah. They're like, oh, we went to find beer and we found tigers and lions.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
I don't know where to find beer, but usually the bass guitarist has a little bit of weed, and the sound guy usually has nothing on that.
Did you say bass guitarist?
Bass guitarist.
Oh. I think we heard guitar, but yeah.
You got to hit guitar a little harder.
I'm glad we had fun with that one. Thanks, gang.
Yeah, that'd be a funny visual. A bass guitar, and it's an American army base shaped like a guitar located. I don't know. This is I'm tired of the World Cup already. So
well, we still got a little bit left. Yeah, it's all right.
I'm not going to embrace this like you're all faking it.
Well, I played soccer for 12 years, so I kind of
I played for 6. I kind of like it too. But that's all right. You don't have to like it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I think everyone's getting all this big soccer fever, and then no one's actually sitting down and going, well, been watching for an hour, one score.
Oh, I know.
My kids play soccer.
What if
I'm used to
every
it.
goal was worth 7 points? Like football. Then would you watch it? Because then it would be 14-7 instead of 2-1. Is that your big problem?
So this is a math issue for you.
No, for you. Football games end in ties.
Think about that.
Rarely.
As a Colts fan, I'm painfully aware that football games it's been a hard season.
The term nil.
If it's 2-1 in football, it's 14-7. So, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to like it, though. It's totally fine. And there are people who are just excited because this happens, once every 2, 4, how many?
6 changes.
We soccer fans pretend we don't know.
Summer solstice.
So you're just pretending you don't love the sport.
That's right.
Okay, great.
A red polo shirt worn by Tiger Woods at the 2010 Masters is hitting the auction block. According to Golf Digest, the shirt was worn by Woods in his first tournament appearance since his sex scandal. Remember, it was all scandalous because of the sex involved?
He was doing it with girls.
Ryan Carey of Golden Age Auctions added, we believe this is the only Sunday red from a Masters tournament that has been auctioned, and the others might...
I'm not comfortable with the term Masters and auction in the same sentence. Anyone else?
Well, we weren't till you brought it up.
Sorry.
God.
Don't want to Google that one. That's not a fun day.
Okay.
The shirt is autographed. It reads 2010 Masters Final Round and includes Woods' signature there. It has a starting bid of $5,000.
That's wrong. They blew it right there. It should have started with $4,000.
I agree.
Have a little wit there at the whatever this is, the Golden Boy Auction House.
Carey does expect the sale to set a record. The auction ends on December 10th. So for that person who's got everything, you need to find something for Christmas.
And of course, the shirt's magic, Christy.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Put that on. It'll knock 3 or 4 strokes off your game, and you can be really good at infidelity.
Yes. There's another Tiger Woods red shirt up for sale. It was originally white, but this red shirt comes from the latest car accident he was in.
Do you think there are people out there who, they're like, yeah, you know what? I wouldn't do it if I wasn't, but I am pretty good at infidelity. I'm pretty good at cheating. I do a pretty good job at it.
Rarely get caught.
Exactly. Is there somebody that in their head is like, if I was bad at it, I wouldn't do it. But
right, yeah, but I'm real good
There used to be my favorite gas station, which is now gone, and there's a Verizon store there, but my favorite gas station was right up here.
Right.
And it was one of the only, it was like the last payphone in the city was there. And I'd always be putting gas in my car, and it was always the same thing. It was always some guy would pull up talking on a cell phone.
Right.
Get out of the car, put the cell phone down, and go make a call on the payphone.
Right.
So it's either cheating or a drug deal. I can't think of any other legit thing, but right there.
Maybe his phone was dying.
Are there any payphones left?
I haven't
Probably
seen one.
somewhere.
Yeah, just not the neighborhoods you go to.
Then you're all there. Cash check places. Okay, sorry. I hope you're enjoying the show today, and if you're listening on Raycon earbuds, you're enjoying it even more. We've been talking about great gifts. This is a terrific gift. This is kind of a gift that's not just for you, because when they put on those Raycon earbuds, you don't have to listen to whatever they're doing, like children screaming or Karen's Karening. 5 Karen's Karening. Shop early and skip the stress with Raycon earbuds. We've been talking about these for a long time. Chick got me into these years ago. The Raycon wireless earbuds, they've also got, I'll put it this way, half the price and twice the quality. Check them out. Everybody needs a pair of Raycons for music or maybe listening to a book. Or maybe just listening to your favorite podcast or this radio show. BuyRaycon.com/Tom is the place to go for a very special offer. BuyRaycon.com/Tom. Use this code EARLYBF. And Willie explained what that means.
Early Black Friday.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on that right away. Early Black Friday. Early BF to knock 20% off the great price on, by the way, this is throughout the Raycon site, all the stuff that they've got. Save even bigger and get 30% off Raycon's exclusive holiday bundles. So once again, the code is EARLYBF. BuyRaycon.com/Tom for a great deal on your Raycon purchase. BuyRaycon.com. A lot of three-letter words. BuyRayConComComTom. It's like a poem. BuyRaycon.com/Tom. When we come back, what have you got over there, Josh?
Oh, we have an update. We have an update on the giant goldfish that was caught. We also have a Guinness World Record. It's a sweet one. It's a good world record. What a sweet, good world record.
And we have Skittles in the news.
Oh, yeah?
But in a very odd way. Your daughter will lose her mind, Christy. I know she's here today. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This NFL season, every Westwood One NFL broadcast streams live for free. Listen in the NFL app, on WestwoodOneSports.com, via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
The best fudge comes from Uranus.
Uranus, Missouri.
That felt good.
Tastes even better.
Wow. That's right. Fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com.
Welcome to Uranus! Let's make Uranus great again.
Fudge, yeah. Fudge. Fudge.
Hey, folks. Boom. It's me. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. That's 24 days and 27 days a week and 24 like the show with the guy who whispers all the time and saves the world. And Bob and Tom 24/7. Hey, it won't blow up the world.
Hey, don't forget to get your picks in for the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em contest. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest to enter, and you could win a big green egg mini max like Greg Glow from Warsaw, Indiana. Not only did he win the big green egg mini max after selecting all 14 games correctly last week in week 11, he also got to pick against Chick McGee yesterday in an early Tuesday edition of the Shoe-In of the Week. They picked all 3 of the games coming up tomorrow on Thanksgiving. So again, get your picks in today for week number 12, which begins tomorrow. Again, kickoff is early. It's an afternoon game. Details at bobandtom.com/contest, and you could win a Big Green Egg Mini Max sponsored by the folks at Big Green Egg. And good luck from all of us here at the Bob and Tom Show. Good morning. I'm Mark Allison with your Bob and Tom news headlines. Virginia police said multiple people are dead, others wounded after a shooting at a Virginia Walmart Tuesday night. Chesapeake police spokesman Leo Kaczynski said briefings that officers responded to a report of a shooting at a Walmart on Sam Circle around 10:15, and when they arrived, they found evidence of the shooting. Police believe there was one shooter who was dead. They do not have a total number of dead, but they said it was less than 10 right now. Ukrainian authorities say an overnight rocket attack has struck a hospital maternity ward in southern Ukraine, killing a newborn baby. Its mother and a doctor pulled alive from the rubble. The region's governor said the rocket's Russian. The strike in the city of Volensky adds to the gruesome toll suffered by hospitals and other medical facilities, their patients and staff. In the Russian invasion entering its 10th month this week, they've been in the firing line from the outset. In other news, a huge hoard of ancient gold coins dating back to around 100 BC has been stolen from a museum in southern Germany. Bavarian State Police said the coins were stolen early Tuesday from the Celtic and Roman Museum in Manching, 60 kilometers north of Munich. The 483 coins were discovered in 1999 during excavations of an ancient settlement. The German news agency said the coins, which together weighed about 8.8 pounds, is valued at several $1 million. Police appealing for witnesses who might have seen suspicious individuals near the museum. That's a look at your news headlines. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, hi, this is Tom. And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show? Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP? Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show, and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself? Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP. See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
When you need relief and you need it fast, eat a bowl of Sphincter Blast.
Hi, I'm Harry Kalanick Jr. for the new high-fiber breakfast cereal, Sphincter Blast. One 10-ounce serving contains more fiber than a log of New England birch firewood. Sphincter Blast. Some cereals shoot for the moon. We shoot for Uranus. Just say to your grocer, snap, crackle, plop. Tell him Harry Kalanick Jr. sent you and watch for my BMTV special. Harry Kalanick Jr. Unplugged. Sphincter Blast in the big brown tapered package. That's, of course, so the box won't slam shut. It may sound corny, but Sphincter Blast is hip, cool, and it's solid.
When you need relief and you need it fast, eat a bowl of Sphincter Blast.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. This is Bob and Tom's program, 24/7.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Bob and Tom all the time. And
You get ready for a big Thanksgiving.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. The day before Thanksgiving, I'm going to eat all the turkey. I'm going to eat all the potatoes. I'm going to eat all the stuffing. What you going to do about that? That was a new song called I'm Going to Eat All of It.
I liked it very
Parentheses,
much.
what you going to do about that? There's Christy Lee.
Hi.
Sitting at the Poetry for Neanderthals news desk. Original edition available at Walmart.
Yes, that's
It doesn't have to be the not safe for work edition. You can be original with the family and the kids. Man, Willie loves when I do this stuff.
I love that song. What you gonna do about that? I like the vague threat at the end.
There's Pat Godwin, speaking of songs, already knocking it out of the park today.
Hey, Josh.
Jeff Oskey sitting in for Chick McGee at the sports desk.
Yes, sir.
Ace has put a name tag on so that I will not get his name wrong. Wow. I appreciate that, Ace. Thank you very much. Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold. Good morning. I'm Josh Arnold. There's Tom.
Hey, hi.
You excited for Thanksgiving, Tommy?
I am. I've got the turkey brining, as they say.
Good move.
Do you make all the? Do you do all that?
I do a lot.
Do you carve the turkey?
I do.
Oh, nice.
And I use a real knife, not the electric one.
Do you do it at the table, or do you
No.
Okay, yeah.
There's not enough room.
Yeah.
But we have a couple turkey tips. Might want to squeeze these in a couple times this morning. One of them very important.
Yeah, the CDC is saying don't wash your turkey. Raw turkey and its juice can contain salmonella, Clostridium, and other germs. Washing a turkey can cause poultry juice to spread and contaminate other food as well as kitchen surfaces. The agency also says never thaw your turkey by leaving it out on the counter.
No, don't.
We talked about that earlier in the week. It explains if a turkey stays out at room temperature for more than 2 hours, its temperature becomes unsafe, even if the center is still frozen. And
so, in other words, if you've got a frozen turkey, put it in the fridge now.
Yeah.
Or you could just set it on the heating vents at your house. That will do that.
Yeah, if I had a hot tub.
If your turkey is still frozen now, you need to call the Butterball line and have them talk you through it.
Right. But you're not supposed to. Don't wash it in the sink.
Right.
That's a dumb thing to do. The problem is when you tell people it's from the CDC, I should say.
Yeah.
Now people are going to deliberately wash it just to prove can't boss me around.
Oh.
Yeah, take that, Fauci.
Oh, he retired yesterday.
I know.
Oh, all right.
About a year and a half too late.
Also, the CDC recommends when cooking, use a food thermometer to ensure cooked turkeys have reached a safe internal temp of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Further guidelines for safely preparing turkey is found on the CDC website, if you'd like.
To go back a couple stories, you mentioned Ronaldo.
Yes. Oh, yes.
On a different note, Manchester United may be up for sale.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
So the Glazer family, the American family that owns it, may be selling it.
It's got to be worth a little less without Ronaldo.
I don't know. I think it's worth a couple billion, and I think they paid less than $1 billion for it, so they'll be okay.
Yeah, oh, no, good. That's good investment.
Don't worry about it.
It's a nice ROI.
Now, we have Pat Godwin in the other room here. Something interesting going on with Pat. Pat has a new lady friend.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
She's, I know the word girlfriend, it seems weird to say.
When you're mature like myself.
Yes. Well, I was going to say when you're mature like she is a woman.
She's a woman,
yeah. But woman friend sounds ridiculous.
Let's call her piece of ass.
Yeah,
they like that.
My concubine.
But you are going to be meeting her parents, which is very exciting. As I said, don't refer to them as those kids. We talked yesterday about some of the difficulties of going to a family Thanksgiving dinner where you don't know someone or you're introducing a date or whatever. There are certain do's and don'ts. Did you remember any of them, Christy?
Yes, I have that.
It was like, don't be on your phone the whole time.
Yeah.
Right. And also
avoid talking about politics.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Warn your partner if there are any awkward or weird family members.
So has this happened?
Not blindsided by uncomfortable dynamics.
Has your girlfriend said to you, hey, just so you know, my dad is a little, he cusses a little bit. So
No, not at all. I think they're very religious people, so it'll be a sedate Thanksgiving, not like my family.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
I'll give you some cash if you do this. Show up with a suitcase.
With a suitcase?
Holding a suitcase.
Like you're moving in?
Hi, we're here for the weekend.
The other thing that
escorted to your room.
And rent like a Doberman.
Yeah. Bree Jenkins, a marriage and family therapist from Los Angeles, also suggests that you arrive early. This is my favorite part. Pat, go today. Arrive a few days early to give immediate family members a chance to meet your partner. That way your partner doesn't have to meet 3 times as many people at once.
That's a terrible idea.
I agree.
Like a dinner the night before.
Well, I mean that would be okay, I suppose, but
right, it makes sense, but it's not
appropriate for many of the circumstances.
Exactly.
People are going to be a lot of people. They're going to be meeting him for the first time.
Right.
The one thing I thought was really funny was this a suggestion by one of those psychologists to have a signal.
Yeah, so let each other know if you need to be safe from an awkward situation. You need a secret sign.
We had a listener write in yesterday, Cody from Texas. His sign last Thanksgiving was he had a heart attack during the meal. God. Instant exit.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
But I think you need something subtle. Do you have any ideas, Josh? Like maybe brushing your...
I'm not a signal guy. If it were me and I'm in an awkward position, I would go, oh, wow, that's fascinating. Excuse me, just for a second, I just want to top off my drink or something like that. Like, I just get out of the situation. I don't need anybody else's help. There's a way to be nice and get out of it.
I can just see the mom say, well, honey, either your boyfriend wants to leave or he wants you to lay down a bunt. It looks like a third base
is that
coach.
like a baseball thing?
Yeah, a bunt is a third.
Oh.
Is that like a baseball thing?
See, I was trying to think of someone who does elaborate hand signals. The answer would be a third base coach. In baseball, you've never noticed that.
In Christy's defense, we say something like bunt. Who knows what we're
That was a rhyming joke.
A bunt cake is inappropriately shaped.
Oh, and don't forget to bring a gift.
Right, you were telling me flowers.
Yeah, flowers would be nice.
Have you got that organized?
Not yet, no. Just trying to get to the show.
Nice,
Pat, will you help with the dishes after the meal? Are you a pitch-in kind of guy?
Sure, if I'm asked.
No, you offer. You're not asked. You offer to help.
Oh, you offer first?
Okay,
Yes.
hey, beside the suitcase, I got another really good idea. Say something to the effect of, oh, man, that dinner just smells great. I hope there's nothing in it that is like gluten, peanuts, shellfish, wheat. Any dairy products.
There's not pumpkin in this pumpkin pie, right? It gives me the runs to no end.
This is cruelty-free pumpkin pie, right? Because I just can't sleep at night knowing they tortured those little pumpkins.
I love torture.
Hey, Pat, I have a case of figgy pudding from Spam you could take to the...
Oh, that was terrible.
We tried that. We tried that yesterday. That was awful.
Not for us, but I'm sure people out there will enjoy it.
Okay.
I don't know who they are, but...
Figgy pudding sounds like it could be in Bob's song about the Cleveland steamer.
Yeah.
And try the figgy pudding and then cram in. We will be right back. We've got another song coming out from Mr. Godwin. We've got acupuncture and pregnancy. We've got an update on that gigantic goldfish we talked about yesterday. Harry Styles in the news, and a really cool story about the Titanic that is coming up. And, of course, more Thanksgiving tips and Thanksgiving requests on the way. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
Americans' 2-1 win over Ghana to start 2014. The game Monday afternoon was seen by 8,306,000 for Fox's English language telecast and 3.4 million for the Spanish language offering on Telemundo. The staggering loss for Lionel Messi and Argentina against Saudi Arabia at the World Cup is right there with the biggest upsets in tournament history. Messi is playing likely his last World Cup and chasing the one title that has been elusive to him. Messi and his highly rated team are among the favorites to win the World Cup in Qatar, but have an unwanted place on a very different list now. Manchester United says Cristiano Ronaldo will leave the Premier League club with immediate effect. The 37-year-old forward conducted an explosive interview on the eve of the World Cup. He criticized manager Erik ten Hag and the club's owners. United said last week that it had initiated appropriate steps in response to Ronaldo's comments. United says the club thanks him for his immense contribution across 2 spells at Old Trafford. Brooklyn Nets guard Ben Simmons got his hostile homecoming in Philadelphia. Simmons, an all-star guard for the 76ers before back injuries and what he said were mental health issues, prompted him to demand a trade. Simmons was booed from the moment he stepped on the court in Philadelphia. Sixers fans also cursed at him. Philly fan. There were some supporters. Simmons traded last season to the Nets for James Harden. He missed Brooklyn's first game in Philly last season with an injury. LSU has moved up to 5th, Southern California 6th in the college football playoff rankings behind Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and TCU. The top 4 remained the same for the 3rd straight week, but the teams chasing changed order after Tennessee lost to South Carolina last Saturday night. 2 huge games this weekend could create more clarity. Michigan is at Ohio State, and USC hosts Notre Dame. And that's a look at your sports update. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online, all the time.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, I'm Bert.
And I'm Ellie.
And we're proud to announce our new breakfast treat, Bertinelli's Muffin.
The Bertinelli muffin is delicious. But don't take our word for it. Here's our spokesperson, Eddie Van Halen.
Hey, thanks, man. Hi, Eddie Van Halen here. You know, I love munching on Bertinelli's muffin. In fact, I was just telling my wife, Valerie, Bertinelli's muffin is the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. Man, this is finger-licking good. This muffin is so good. I just can't keep it to myself. I suggest you eat Bertinelli's muffin today. Pick one up on your way home, dude, or stop by Bertinelli's spot the next time you eat out. Look for the big pink smiling lips downtown next to the Y.
Thanks, Eddie.
I can't stop mowing down on this thing.
Eat all you want, Eddie. We'll make more.
Bertinelli's Muffin. Come by and shove one in your face today. Hey, we'll leave the stereo on for you, and we'll turn it up real loud so you can hear it.
Thanks for listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. They put the F in professional.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Josh.
Pat Godwin there in the music room. Jeff Oskey sitting in for Chick McGee at the sports desk.
Yes, sir.
Ace Cosby, how the heck are you?
Got it right.
I sure did. Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Good to see you, man. I'm Josh Arnold, and there's Tom.
For those of you that missed it, I'm not going to repeat what happened, but
I will. It was just
what a great moment.
Yeah. I accidentally referred to Ace as Al, and Willie was right. It was just me being an idiot. And
Josh, you can call me Al.
That was Ace.
Thank you.
Ace, second great joke of the day. Thank you very much, Ace. Christy Lee is not just sitting at any desk today. That news desk is the Poetry for Neanderthals, the original edition, available at Walmart. I mention it because it is the perfect thing to do around the Thanksgiving table. It's a great game.
It's fun.
It's a lot of fun. We'll be telling you more about it. Coming up on the show today, we have a lot happening here. Have we polished off sports?
We haven't.
we have more.
Listen to what happened here. Parts of the grass field at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, where the Browns play, sometimes successfully, where it was torn up by someone who broke in and drove on the field early Tuesday morning. Tire tread stretched along an entire half of the playing surface, and video shows significant damage in some parts of the field. Now, the Browns have notified police about the incident, and despite the superficial damage, say the field should return to normal in time for Sunday's game against Tampa Bay. So somebody got in there and maybe got a hold of a golf cart.
Yeah.
And just started doing donuts and stuff.
Yeah.
That had to be a really good time.
You know it was.
I'm not saying I condone vandalism.
Right. But the laughing must have been
that had to be a blast.
Have you ever done that? Donuts in somebody's yard?
Have you ever done that, Christy?
I'm not saying.
I have given a lawn job, yes.
Yeah, I didn't want to call it that, but
No, we would do it if there was a nice light snow. We would do it in school parking lots.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Oh,
That
it's
is
a blast until you hit one of those barriers.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, I'm not
you don't
necessarily
wanna hit
condoning
anything.
it. And I'm certainly not.
So the Brown Stadium, the mega $1 million stadium, great security.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
God.
Well, now we know what Johnny Manziel's up to.
Could be Johnny. Could be Baker Mayfield. Could be the entire fan base of women. There's a lot of people that hate the Browns right now.
Good point, Willie. Very good point.
As we reported yesterday, while fishing in France, a British man caught a monster-sized goldfish, which weighed nearly 70 pounds. My goal weight. Mr. Andy Hackett, 42, made the find while fishing blue water lakes in Champagne, France. The 20-year-old female carp, she's legal, boy.
now how do they know how old the carp was?
You count the rings.
That's exactly right. You cut it open and count the rings.
I'm wondering if it was planted in the...
You think somebody dropped it in the lake and then...
Yeah, or maybe it's a DNA thing. I don't know. But
that was my pet.
Yeah, you know how the parents are always like, you're overfeeding it. Well, that's what happens. You get it.
If you see this thing, it looks like a manatee. It's not fish-shaped.
It looks like it swallowed something it shouldn't have. It's like not right.
Like a refrigerator.
Yesterday, we were wondering if it had been killed or eaten or whatever. No. A carrot, the nickname of the goldfish, was released back into the lake.
Good.
Lives to swim another day.
Can you imagine putting that in a bowl at the fair? Everyone would win. Like that thing.
Yeah, you throw a basketball instead of a ping pong ball. I was wondering yesterday because it showed the guy holding the fish, and it didn't look like the fish was alive.
No.
I'm glad this fish is out there.
Yes, back in there to be caught another time.
That's so nice. Thank you very much, Josh. Is that to complete our sports?
We've got a very special Guinness World Record.
Oh, what's that?
Wait, do we have the music?
No.
I don't know how to use stuff.
Guinness World Records is named a canine. That would be a dog.
A dog, yeah.
From California as the world's oldest living dog.
Why do they have to say oldest living dog?
Well,
Christy, I'm sure that with a backhoe you could find some pretty old dead dogs.
And it might not be inaccurate to say in another way, the world's oldest dying dog. That's probably...
That's just not nice.
That's why they say living dog.
I got a weird uncle with a taxidermy habit. He has the world's oldest dead dog.
Why can't they just say the world's oldest dog?
The dog named Gino, Italian fella, was verified as the record holder at the age of 22 years and 52 days old.
Wow.
Gino, who's in constant
Doesn't
pain.
seem that old to me.
Gino's 22? For a dog?
That's very old.
Yeah. Like it's so old that you have to lick its crotch for him. That's old.
It's dog.
But he's still a good boy. Good fella.
What type of dog?
A sad one. Let's see here. It doesn't say.
It doesn't say what kind of dog it is?
No. Gino's owner, Alex, adopted Gino in Boulder, Colorado 20 years ago when he was a sophomore at the University of Colorado Boulder. Now 40, Alex said these days Gino prefers activities like naps by the fire, snacking on salmon treats, and rides around the neighborhood in a wagon.
Now,
Gino does beg for death, and
the relief that death will bring.
They celebrated Gino's Guinness World Record with an extra long wagon ride.
Fun. And then I've gone to the
me back.
the Guinness website, and they have a picture of the dog. A sweet little guy. Looks like a kind of a pointy nose, upright ears. And it's
I can't find a picture. Like a Chihuahua.
But there are also people who have weighed in saying they have older dogs.
Yeah.
A number of people say I've got a dog that's older than that.
Oh, here he is.
I hate when people do that.
Okay. Now, we have coming up moose in the news, and a little bit of a NASA update, and a very unusual story about frozen embryos. But right now, a request. Josh was sort of writing a song on the air just a few minutes ago. Do you remember what your song was, Josh?
I'ma eat all the turkey. I'ma eat all the potatoes. I'ma eat all the stuffing. Oh, what you gonna do about that? What you gonna do about that?
That's the sign of a good song, is when you've only worked on it for a few minutes and you remember it. I was talking to a very high-quality songwriter that I know, and he says he never writes anything down.
Oh, yeah, you don't.
If he's working on something, if it's good, he'll remember it.
And who's your friend, Lil Wayne?
Oh, what? I was going to say Jay-Z.
I don't need a pen. The rights are in my hand.
But we have a request for a little something from Josh Arnold and the Consensuals, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, dinner is done. It sure was great. You could have fed an army with the food I ate. I must have filled my plate a good 6 or 7 times. The table's clear, dishes are done, and the house is ours. Now the family is gone. You say, let's have some fun, and I can read between the lines. You walk over to me, you say, get out of that chair. You sit on my lap and say, let's head upstairs. You run your hand through my hair and slip your tongue in my ear. You're looking good with just that apron on, but I'm afraid my libido is up and gone. I just ate a ton, and I've got some bad news, my dear. I'm too full to maybe you're out of luck. I'd get up if I could, but I'll be damned if I ain't stuck. I'm too stuffed to screw to make love on you. I'm short of breath, and intercourse is something I can't do. I'm too bloated to bang. My belly's covering my I'm just one man, but right now I weigh as much as a gang. Feel like I could pop. I got a deuce to drop. After that we could try, but babe, you'll have to be on top. Cause I'm too full to So babe, you're out of luck. You're out of luck. I guess I couldn't blame you if you called your old boyfriend Chuck. 10-inch Chuck. Cause darling, I'm too full to
Josh Arnold and the Consensuals, and the classic, I guess, post-Thanksgiving song, certainly by request.
Yes,
you're very welcome. Thank you very much. If you want to reach us, how does one do that, Josh? Can you remember this?
Yeah, email us, bobandtom@bobandtom.com, or you can go on the app. Is the text line still a thing?
Sure.
866. And the other 7 digits.
Yeah.
90.
It was a thing.
866. Is it 292-8661?
I know my dad's
throw
number.
out numbers.
Yeah. You can text my dad at 312.
I'm sorry. The app is a thing. Get the app or get the Bob and Tom VIP.
Yeah.
We're adding some really cool stuff, by the way, to the VIP. I can't really tell you what it is right now, but it's going to be very, very interesting.
I'm looking forward to the page on the new Bob and Tom VIP. Oskay's upskirts. That's going to be something.
Yeah, I got some good ones.
Now, Jeffrey, are we going to be getting a special edition of news we failed to mention?
Yeah, I got a little short one we can do whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Yesterday's was lovely. Is it available on the web? It was about all the things you're thankful for?
Yeah, sure.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, it'll be available.
I posted a picture of me and Jeff yesterday. He's got his shirt off because I was trying to plug the show into it tonight. And the comments ranged from, look at that hairy chest, wowza, to, ooh.
Yeah, that's the proper response of being shirtless.
A lot of hair.
People should understand you are incredibly hairy. You have a thick. You could be like a sort of a middle-aged Santa.
Yeah.
Or
from Qatar.
Very heavy beard.
No, you could be a domestic weirdo too. You know, one of those guys got a manifesto in his closet kind of.
Oh, I have multiple manifestos.
Well, yesterday we had that story about the exploding toilet. Was that in Austin, Texas?
Yep.
This mysterious exploding toilet.
Man.
Got to the office, and I suggested it might have been done by the Uniplumber. You could play the Unabomber if they did a TV movie.
Sure. I'm open for roles.
Okay.
So,
right now, if you're open for great gift giving, and who isn't? Steven Singer Jewelers. I've got something to tell you about Steven. He's got something special happening right now. That is the diamond stud earrings known as the Anita Diamond Stud Earring Set. Under $300. And the beauty of this is you can get it in one click by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. Just click on that Anita Diamond Stud Earring thing. Well, we're talking specifically about a flawless to the eye, near colorless, beautiful, beautiful set of earrings. And by the way, Steven is famous for the ability to trade up. So if you want to go up maybe next year, easy to do, and you get your full value. Steven Singer Jewelers also famous for that 100-day, 100% no hassle. Don't hassle me, man. Money back guarantee. So if he doesn't like it or she doesn't like it, you can send it right back. Shop now for the holiday season. No risk by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. You're going to have some downtime this weekend, right? Take a break. Go sit at your computer. Maybe think, what should I do? I don't want to go traipsing all over the parking lot with all the blah, blah, blah. How about just going to IHateStevenSinger.com? The Anita Diamond Earring Stud. One click, and then it's back to internet porn. Steven Singer. Sorry, Steven. IHateStevenSinger.com is the place to go. Coming up, we've got another song from Mr. Pat Godwin. We've got spider monkeys, pot-bellied pigs, moose, and turkeys all in the news today. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're...
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right. Yeah.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
you know,
very
that
good.
would be a female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, no, I want you to
hints.
Give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
Davy, that was slander. If I would have written it down, it would have been libel.
This has been the Law Minute with ex-attorney Jack Thomas.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the law is your friend. It's the lawyers you have to watch out for. And remember this, the preceding has been a joke, not legal advice. Learn to know the difference.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Take that to the bank. 24/7. I know.
And now an important message from your friends at Frigamall Orthopedic Laboratories.
Hi, Brenda. Ready to go jogging?
Sorry, Christy. I can't. Didn't you notice I'm limping?
What happened? Did you blow a knee out?
Well, my knees do hurt.
What do you mean?
Well, we were on our way home last night, and Bob started feeling romantic, so we pulled down a gravel road. And today, my knees are really killing me.
Girlfriend, I've got just the thing for you. They're called Atta-Girl knee pads.
With their soft, cushiony padding, you can say goodbye to sore and scraped knees. Atta-Girl knee pads fit right in your purse, so you can take them anywhere. Perfect for a Friday night date or that important job interview.
Hey, Brenda, how'd it go last night?
Well, my knees feel great. But, do the Atta-Girl people make lozenges?
You whore.
Atta-Girl knee pads. Order today, and you'll receive a free head helmet. You'll love wearing this stylish tabletop helmet with its flat, level surface, big enough to hold his beer, remote control, and a magazine.
Atta-Girl knee pads.
Protective goggles sold separately.
Hi, man, this is Donnie Baker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals original edition, available at Walmart. News Desk.
Hi.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Thank you, Josh.
Pat Godwin in the music room.
Hey, Josh.
Jeff Oskey sitting in for Chick McGee at the sports desk.
Correct.
Good to see you, Jeff. There's Ace Cosby. We already had one joke of the day. Are we going to get a second helping since it is Thanksgiving?
Oh, good idea.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold is at the helm.
Okay.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I can take you guys on Poetry for Neanderthals real quick.
Let's do it.
Can we bring Sophie into play?
Sure.
She's
Sophie,
good.
come on in.
Come on in, Sophie.
You want to introduce her, Christy?
Yeah, this is my youngest daughter. Some people know her as Biva. We call her Sophie because that's her name.
No, why would they call her Biva?
Because I have an Ava.
Ah. And Biva is, that's your OnlyFans handle, right, Sophie?
Absolutely.
Yes. Hey, there's good money to be made.
Got to pay for college somehow.
Now, this is the family edition.
Yeah, this is the safe.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, because the other one can be a little spicy, but this one you can play with Grandpa at the table. I mean, the fun of the Not Safe for Work edition is it is fun to have Grandpa at the table. And
yeah.
Yeah, but Sophie didn't want to talk about her period last time she was here.
And I still don't get why
not. I apologize for your mom mentioning your period. And by the way, I love your idea of the Rorschach tampons. I've been working on that for your psychologist to examine.
That's what Christy just made you apologize about.
Sorry.
You just did the joke again.
Sophie, Tom is really bad at giving clues.
This is an impossible one.
Okay. This will be fun.
So I'm only allowed to use single-syllable words, right?
Right.
Yes, but remember, you can put a sentence together.
Okay.
Josh is great at giving clues.
Small pet cage
gerbil
wheel
hamster
wheel.
That's it.
Oh, you said wheel?
Did I say wheel?
Yeah.
I kind of gave it away, didn't I? Let's try again. Nope, that's 2 syllables. Dog.
Cat.
Let me think of this.
Leash, pet, ugly,
dog,
hairy.
I don't know, fur, fur cut weird.
Poodle.
Groom.
Poodle.
Yeah, poodle, yeah. Frisbee, darts.
Poodle dog.
Frisbee's 2 syllables.
Poodle game. Poodle.
Poodle skirt.
No, darts, top.
Poodle games.
Poodle bar.
Top.
Type of breed. Small
Toy poodle.
Toy poodle. See, there you go. That's much better. I prefer the not safe for work edition where you have answers like helicopter dick.
Something you know about.
Yeah. Which is,
Sophie, is your mom not safe for work at home? Do you know what I mean? Does she swear a lot? Or
She has more recently since I've gotten older, to be honest.
How about
but it's
that?
not too bad.
No.
They're worse than me.
Has she noticed that you're sending Josh a pair of her panties, one a week?
No, thanks for spoiling it, though.
Okay,
wow.
sorry.
Yeah, what the heck? We were splitting the different. Oh, man. Sophie was making a nice cut.
And it took you a while to convince her that they had to be game worn.
Do you know any girls that are on OnlyFans at school?
No.
Okay. I'm just asking.
I don't, honestly.
All right.
If I were a girl, I'd be on OnlyFans.
Yeah?
Oh, just selling everything I had.
If you were a girl, just do it now. I mean,
You think there's an audience for like my
there's
socks
a
and
market
stuff?
for everything
That
on
lady
there.
bought your boxer shorts. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$300.
Remember how mad her husband was?
Yes, he was not happy.
But could you explain? I have never been on OnlyFans. How does it work?
So if I were to get on there, I would start my own page. And, well, first off, I am on there, but I don't post anything. I follow. I'm a follower, not
right.
a...
Do you pay to follow?
Yeah. So
How many people do you pay?
It comes in waves.
Baker's
I'll bet it does.
Don't describe what you do with the photos.
I'll bet it comes in waves.
In waves, on shirts, whatever.
That's what you're paying for.
I think right now, currently like 4, maybe. And one of them is a friend of mine who she sometimes just wants feedback on what she's doing.
Does your girlfriend know you do this?
Does who?
Sorry. So, Josh, I want to get back to my original thought here. So, if you were to go on OnlyFans would you pose it with photographs of yourself?
Yeah, you can put photos, you can put videos, you can sell customs. So maybe somebody will write in and go, hey, you've got nice elbows. Can I get some close-up pictures of your elbows? And sure, for $40. And,
really?
So you haggle over the price?
Oh, yeah. You absolutely.
It's a monthly fee, is that what it is?
Yeah, you pay a monthly. Now, some girls have a free fee, but then they charge for everything they post.
Yeah, that's where they get you.
Yeah, so it just depends on what kind of business person the worker
So
is.
you have to see like they tease you with a picture and say if you want to see the rest of it, you got to pay me $10.
Or they'll send they'll post like a 5-second clip of them about to take their shirt off. And if you want to see the reveal,
There'll be like a little emoji of like 2 stars over the good stuff, and they're like, "Tip me for the stars to go away."
Tip them for the yes, yeah.
Tip.
What? How many do you follow right now?
Let's. I don't know what we're talking about. Everybody, shut up. Just shut your dumb mouths. I'm not doing this.
Are you on it, Oskay?
I don't pay for porn. I refuse to. Free porn for Oskay all day.
All right.
I'm on the Braless Ladies Instagram page every day. That's my.
By the way, emails are pouring in thanking you for introducing people to.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Yeah, good to see that you're a principled man.
I wonder if Florence Pugh will make it. I showed Josh a picture of her this morning because she's definitely braless with a very shiny little pink dress on.
Oh, really?
Shopping yesterday.
And how do you spell that?
Where did you see this?
Okay, let's move forward here. We have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. Today, officially, the Poetry for Neanderthals Family Edition available at Walmart News Desk. And what have you got over there, Christy?
Well, a couple welcomed a pair of twins that were frozen as embryos 30 years ago.
Wow.
According to the National Embryo Donation Center, the twins were born to Rachel and Philip Ridgway October 31st from what may be the longest frozen embryos to ever result in a live birth. Philip, who was just 5 years old when his newborns were frozen on April 20th, 1992.
That's weird.
The embryos were kept at a fertility lab on the West Coast until 2007, when the couple who created them donated the embryos to the National Embryo Donation Center in Knoxville, Tennessee, in hopes another couple might be able to use them. The embryos were created for an anonymous married couple using in vitro fertilization at the time And now they resulted in twins.
So did someone at this clinic, when they were like cleaning the fridge, they get to the back, oh, wait a minute, look at this.
Oh.
What if they got a discount?
Yeah. I'd like you to meet the twins. This is Totino's, and this is Hot Pocket. They were in the freezer for the past.
Yeah, that's...
why did they take the embryos from the young 5 years old?
No. The dad of the twins was 5 years old at the time that the embryos were frozen.
The embryos
from another couple.
Oh, the current
from another
father.
couple.
I see.
Yeah, the
Okay.
current. Yeah.
It's like, what?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I get where you're going.
Is there, I mean, a decay that would happen over time?
I would, well, we don't know.
Would it be possible to 1,000 years from now have another, well, this gets
How
into
long will they
sci-fi
live?
Dad, you don't need to have any more kids. I don't care if it's 1,000 years from now.
Please
I know
tell
it's
me
a
you
big
don't have
dream,
frozen embryos
but
somewhere.
just take it easy. Just relax. You got enough.
So now are these going to be 90s kids, technically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all walking. These babies have trapper keepers and
parachute pants.
Yeah, they're wearing Z Cavaricis.
So now, if I'm
Nice reference.
if I'm reading this correctly, let me see here. So this started in California and they ended up in Kentucky?
Yeah, no, in Tennessee.
Tennessee,
Knoxville.
okay. So how would they transport them?
Dry ice.
Was that
Fly them.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, they must have receptacles for that kind of thing.
Well, that would be awkward, though.
Why is everything that has to do with reproduction so awkward for you? You'd think, as an expert in it.
It's missionary or nothing.
Carrying around frozen people is a little weird.
Yeah, it would be. I guarantee you there are protocols.
You have to have backups to the backup. I assume that this place must have if there's a power outage, they must have a.
You know what? Maybe not.
Automatic generator.
I mean, that place probably does, but sometimes we've all seen.
I've done it.
An organ shipment where the guy it's literally just a guy walking with a cooler. It's
the
really,
igloo coolers. I know
This
we
stuff's
joke
pretty
about
amazing.
it, but I worked at the hospital years and years and years ago, and I was sent to the airport one time for a transplant organ that was coming off of an airplane, and I had to go pick it up, and it came off of the baggage claim in an airplane.
And if you had Miss Selfish hadn't gone to the drive-through on the way home, would have saved the guy.
That's right.
Sorry, this liver's too old, but at least we got the fries.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope the RBQ was worth it.
Christy, the nicest person in the world, just said, "That's right, I killed him." Look what you're doing to Christy.
My cousin's husband does that. Or at least he did. He was a transporter. Yeah.
No, and this is all great stuff. I'm not opposed to any of this. I remember reading the Ted Williams book.
Oh.
The great Ted Williams, the great baseball player, and there's the very sad end where his carcass is frozen and they saw his head off. But the place where those bodies were, they were supposedly going to be able to
reanimate.
Yeah, that place had a power outage.
Yeah.
I mean, that's come on. Even this radio station has a generator. So
Think about that sales guy, man. If you can sell that to somebody. Yeah, we're going to keep you in suspended animation.
Bring him here.
Yeah, millions of dollars.
That's great. Wow. Okay, well.
Hey, if you are pregnant, acupuncture might be just what you're looking for. According to a new study, acupuncture can relieve the lower back and pelvic pain many women experience during pregnancy. Researchers say this may be because the needle-based treatment releases endorphins, so-called happy chemicals, and increased blood flow to the skin and muscles.
Have you found that a lot of pregnant women are whiny? Yeah, it's 8.5 mom. I'm uncomfortable.
You carry around
Josh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Just saying, maybe keep
You're going to need a catcher's mask.
You don't have anything nice to say.
If you've got a pregnant woman, because you're going to be getting a baseball bat to the face. Have you ever had the acupuncture?
I have not.
Yeah,
I have a fear of needles.
Yeah, well, you can't even feel them.
Yeah,
no, it was so effective for me.
Really?
Really?
And I can remember, in the case of a pregnant woman, this is fascinating because does it say where they put the needles?
No, I didn't. I could look it up.
I would imagine it's probably in the small of it's probably in the small of the back.
Yeah, I would think.
Not
the person applying the needles will say you're going to feel a small prick, and then she's going to say, "How do you think this whole thing got started?"
Is the pregnant woman Don Rickles? What's going on in that story? Hey, what do you say, that dog?
I love those massage tables. They're probably the acupuncture table where they have the big hole where the belly goes when you lay face down.
Oh, the belly goes there. I've been doing it wrong. I'm pooping in that thing. No wonder I'm banned from half those places.
From Dr. Chow's.
Shade Moon.
You can't go back.
Shelby has a story.
Dr. Chow's chow mein and acupuncture. Josh is not allowed. Sophie's going to read a story?
Yeah.
I've got a story over here. Skittles takes out a full-page ad in the LA Times telling fans not to throw candy at Harry Styles.
You didn't have to read the headline. That's a rookie mistake. I mean, I'm just saying, we're off to a terrible start.
Josh, the headline is actually also the first line of the story.
That's basically the whole thing, if I'm being honest. The brand's ad was a response to an incident where a fan tossed loose candies at Harry Styles during one of his concerts. A TikTok clip was taken at the concert showing Styles getting hit in the eye, but maintaining his composure as he takes his bows. This is not the first time Styles has been pelted with food by fans.
Really?
This summer, a fan also threw chicken nuggets at the singer during another concert.
This is what's wrong with today's youth.
Yeah.
My generation, they threw panties at Tom Jones.
Yeah.
Come on.
Chicken nuggets, though, that's kind of funny.
I wonder why.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're not throwing watermelons. Isn't that one of his big hits?
Yeah, watermelon
sugar.
Yeah.
Since Gallagher's death, people have been bad.
Show some respect.
Here was what this story tells me.
The saddest version.
What does it tell you?
It tells me if you're close enough to throw something at Harry Styles, which is an awful thing to do, and you should be shot for doing it.
Shot.
Yes. Hanged from the balcony.
Okay.
You never don't attack these performers. It's ridiculous. But if you're able to do this, A, you're close enough, so you've spent $500 for the tickets, and B, you've spent $600 for the Skittles in the concession stand. And our generation, Sophie, let me just tell you something.
Okay.
Our generation, we threw bats at Ozzy Osbourne, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Live bats?
Who cares? It was a myth.
They didn't make they'd fly away before they made it to the stage.
I think it was a live bat, right?
Didn't he drink
that
his
story is
blood
so
or bite its head off or something?
He bit his head off.
Yeah,
No, he bit the head off a pigeon.
It was a pigeon.
I can never keep it straight. Was that at a meeting or something?
Yeah, something at the record company.
No.
There was this whole urban legend about Ozzy.
Right, yeah.
And the bat. I thought he did do it.
I mean, everybody talked about how he bit a bat's head off on
Yeah,
stage.
because there was a rumor he had to get all these rabies shots.
Yeah, wasn't it like in Iowa or something?
Yeah,
in the
but it
Midwest?
was fun, but it wasn't throwing Skittles.
Yeah, I don't know who did
First
that.
of all, if you're going to throw something, don't throw Skittles. Throw M&M's, something you can eat.
Well, think about his demographic. Of course there are Skittles in that crowd.
That is such a weird, judgmental candy.
You would eat Skittles over M&M's?
No, not at all. But I'm not also Harry Styles' demographic. It's got to be mostly 12-year-old girls.
No.
Yeah, they're older
Harry
now.
Styles is super talented. His
I don't
music
give a
is
crap.
great.
I'm just saying that the people who
You
go to
gave a
see
crap.
him.
You just told me you crapped at Mr. Chen's
But see,
I give it to them.
chow mein.
those 12-year-old girls who loved him in One Direction are now 24-year-old girls or whatever.
Right,
And they're going to these
The
concerts.
joke is valid. Yes.
So, Josh, if people were going to throw something at you, what would it be?
Nobody's throwing anything at anybody.
King size Snickers, right?
Prime rib.
Favorite candy bar, Josh? Go.
You are all very, very funny.
Don't think too hard.
Candy bar?
Yes.
Hershey's. Classic Hershey bar.
Plain?
Yeah. I like almonds, too. Yeah.
You eat a whole Hershey's?
No, I don't, but he asked me what my favorite one was.
Just for me, that's not it's a full-size Hershey. It's too much chocolate.
Yeah, I can't do it, but that's my favorite.
I bet you can.
Your favorite candy, you can't even eat the whole thing?
I've got $50 as you can.
I don't think I can, but I guess I'll take that bet. Okay.
See, I get yelled at all the time because I never eat all of anything.
Yeah, Mom, don't get me started on this. I'll buy her a Milky Way Dark, which is your favorite, I know that, and she'll take one bite and put it in the fridge, and it'll last her a month. And it's like, okay, I just can't believe it. I don't know how she does it.
Yeah. Tom has his hand raised like he doesn't just interrupt us anyway.
Sophie?
Yes.
Do you at your home have a record player?
I do, yes.
Yes, a vinyl record player?
Yeah, in my room.
You like the vinyl records? As you can see, I have one right here.
God.
I had Eddie hook up this record player because now, are you familiar with the work of Tom Jones?
Not really.
Okay, well, you really need to find out about Mr. Jones. He's still out there working. He's a great singer. He's from Wales originally.
No, Harry Styles.
He's super talented. Great guy. There's a great blues thing with him and Jeff Beck. But the point is, What's New Pussycat is his most famous song, and we don't have it in our digital file. We only have it on this record. As you can see, I'm putting this record. That's why I'm talking.
You're allowing this to happen, Chris?
This is he's the guy that they threw the panties at, not Skittles. And here we go. This is the record. Here we go.
What's new, pussy, 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 pussy.
You went right for you didn't even straight to the worst one.
It's skipping. I'm sorry. Let me try. Yeah, I'm going to put a quarter on the tone arm. Hear the vinyl.
What's new, pussy?
That's the one you played first.
It's skipping. I apologize.
Pussy, pussy. Some hours to spend with you. I'll soon be kissing your sweet little pussy lip.
I'm sorry. I've got somebody get Eddie in here to fix.
That was beautiful.
Fix the turntable.
So inappropriate.
I'm being brought to tears. That was so beautiful.
See, they threw panties at Tom Jones.
Yeah,
this is so awkward. You're ruining my boner.
Coming up, we have Beatles news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
If you're looking for the best fudge in the world, look no further than the Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store. Let's go. The Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store. We sell fudge and t-shirts and a whole lot more. Yeah, the best fudge comes from Uranus. It's homemade, that's why it's famous. Fudge packed, fresh daily. Real butter and cream, so tasty. You'll buy it as a joke the first time and the next time because it tastes so damn fine. So head on out to the Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store and get the best fudge in the world.
Where's the boat?
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
The Goonies is for sale in Astoria, Oregon. Beautiful spot. Built in 1896, the house has sweeping views of the Columbia River flowing into the Pacific Ocean. It's listed with an asking price of $1.7 million. The home's realtor says potential buyers are considering making it more accessible to the public. Since the film was released in 1985, fans have flocked to the home, prompting the owner to close it to foot traffic at times. The steady stream of visitors has also sparked resident complaints and forced local officials to restrict parking. The city celebrates Goonies Day each June 7th. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. If you're in the Indianapolis area, come out for a night of laughs and fun tonight at Helium in Indianapolis with Jeff Oskey. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night.
Really? No, seriously. Really?
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
We had a guy die there one
Oh, that's right. I know the story.
I've seen some bad shows, but
now this guy actually died. A comedian named Ron Douglas actually died.
He died stopped breathing, died?
He stopped breathing, died.
Did he die in the green room?
He died in the green room.
And everybody went home and didn't know that.
And Larry Reed was there, and I was there.
And you didn't know he was dead?
No, I thought he was sleeping.
So you left him there?
We left him.
So you all, the second show, so you all went home?
We all went home. So he's dead on the couch.
So you get a call the next morning?
We get a call the next morning. And Larry answered the phone. We were both staying in the same condo. Larry answered. He just here. He beat me to the phone. He got there. And he says, "What? Who? Dead?"
That's Larry Reed.
This is all I'm hearing. What? Who? Dead?
That could be the funniest thing I've ever heard in this room.
If you could do an impression of a guy with 3 words and nail it.
Who? Dead. And I've got this look on my face of Larry like, what? He hangs up the phone, looks right at me, and says, "Frickin' Ron's dead."
That's it.
That was it.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Sid Gurney.
Sid.
Is at the microphone. Sid, how are you?
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
I think things are going pretty good so far, don't you, Sid?
No. Last night at the bar, Bob Donnie put on these dark glasses and made me tell this lady he was blind since he was a baby.
Really?
He said my job was to help line up something for him he calls a sympathy doink. So I go up to her, but before I could say hello, Donnie yells out, "Not the fat one, Sid, a friend."
Prove it. And it wouldn't hurt you to loosen up, Sid. Joke around with women, like I do. Be more self-defecating.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk. You can get that at Walmart. Did you know that?
I did know that. Thank you, Josh.
Fun game for the holidays. There's Pat Godwin in the music room.
Hey, Josh.
My goodness, if it isn't Sophie Lee sitting to my right. That's Christy's second daughter.
Yeah.
Back
youngest
by popular
daughter.
demand.
Indeed. Back by popular demand.
Oh, yeah.
First one didn't work out. Let's give it another shot.
There's Jeff Oskey sitting in for Chick McGee today at the sports desk. Ace Cosby, how are you? Good. Thank you for my gift. I have not made them yet. He got me biscuits that I have yet to cook, but I will, and I will give you a review. Willie Griswold sitting over there.
Good morning.
Turns out he hates me. I found out during the commercial break.
Not a fan.
I'm Josh Arnold. There's Tom.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you.
We've been playing the game Poetry for Neanderthals. I bring it up because I got this nice letter from Mr. We'll call him Eric.
Okay, Eric.
All right.
I don't want to say his last name. It's a very common name.
Smith.
I see.
Could be
Smith, Richards.
Jones.
So what's Eric Johnson have
Johnson.
to say?
Thomas. He goes, I just got Poetry for Neanderthals. I'm looking forward to breaking it out over the holidays. I got the not safe for work version.
All right.
I can't wait to watch my dad play this game after his third Manhattan. That's the point.
Yes.
That's when it gets to be really fun.
Oh, that's fun.
There's also, I should mention the family version,
right,
which we were playing earlier. And I could do it again if you want. Sophie is here. Do you want to tell us about Sophie?
Tell us about Sophie. Sophie is a college student.
And you adopted her how long?
I adopted her 20 years ago.
Oh, wait a minute. No. You adopted her fresh from the old honey pot.
It's a small It's a small batch adoption.
Okay, Sophie.
Not adopted. She's made the old-fashioned way.
Okay. All right. You mean at a drive-in movie?
Oh, my.
Right when you're mad at
Sophie's face. Talking about this now.
Sophie, were you aware that your mom and dad had sex? To have you?
I feel sick all of a sudden.
Okay, Sophie, here we go. Now, I can only use single-syllable words, and you've got to guess. This is not one of the what's the word I'm looking at? Body or sexy.
Oh, it's from the original edition.
Yeah, okay,
Original dish. Available at Walmart.
Okay. This is an easy one.
She's learning.
We are...
Family.
40.
We are on the...
Radio.
Do you look like Sophie?
Oh, only Sophie can guess? Okay.
Only me? That's a lot of pressure.
My bad.
Okay.
I want to put the pressure on. We are on the...
Air. Show.
It's radio. The answer's radio.
Radio.
Oh, we're on
Good.
YouTube,
Radio.
too.
Okay, and then...
Radio host.
That's part of the answer. So then it would be, let's see, not sit much, but very fit and...
Very is 2 syllables, but...
You stink.
Does things, keeps busy. This one is... okay, that's... Anyone got
Am
it?
I bad at this, or...
No.
Okay.
You are not bad.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
No, we got the word radio.
Radio.
So the second component would be...
Component is so many syllables.
No. Okay.
I have I can't guess, can I?
Yeah, you go ahead.
You can.
What?
Car radio?
No.
Pirate radio.
Ham radio.
Radio flyer.
Radio tuner.
Radio wave.
Radio ready.
I know. Song, bad, co.
Bad company.
Wait, actually.
Radio star.
Wait a second. I know something. I think I just gave a terrible.
We're all confused.
Can I consult Dean in the underground speaker? The answer. I'm sorry. The answer was radioactive. Is that
Radioactive.
That's the firm. Is that the firm? Yeah. Radioactive. Sorry, that was a bad clue. My fault.
Imagine Dragons, but those are many.
Okay, now
Radioactive.
You know what could be fun? If you get the not safe for work edition of this and you get the classic edition, I feel like we all have the group of little cousins. I usually lead the brigade, and we go on a walk at a certain point of Thanksgiving.
I bet
you
you
play the regular version, and then the little kids go on a walk, and they come back in, and Grandma's saying helicopter dick. I think that's a lot of fun.
Or mix up the cards.
No.
Yeah.
In that way, because that'd
be a challenge.
With the adult edition, you're thinking in terms of that a little more
racy.
Yeah.
Like in that case, we would have been like radio in my butt. We didn't know if it was dirty or clean.
Yeah, because who doesn't say that phrase often?
I had it tattooed as a tramp stamp.
We were introducing Christy's daughter to the turntable.
Yeah.
The vinyl turntable here, and I had Eddie adjust it. Eddie is our engineer. I'm sure you've met Eddie.
Oh, absolutely. Big fan of Eddie.
Where do you put him on a scale of 1 to 10, hotness-wise?
Solid 10 out of 10.
Oh, Edward.
Oh, it's that Filipino blood.
Unnecessary addition there.
That was a weird accent.
Therefore, instead of being offensive to one sect of people, it's offensive to all.
That's what our goal is here.
Got the whole island involved.
We were trying to explain Tom Jones, the singer from Wales, who he was sort of part of the British invasion, but more of a pop singer, famous for the song What's New Pussycat.
And many others.
And famously, as many of our listeners know, What's New Pussycat never made available on digital or streaming, only available on vinyl. So for the vinyl purists out there, and I've been trying to play it for you because it was skipping, but I think Eddie told me he got this all rigged up.
Oh, good.
So this should finally work.
What's new? What's it gonna give you?
He rickrolled us.
How dare you, Eddie?
This is Eddie's fault.
We've been rickrolled. Coming up, I understand we have a special guest calling in by the name of Floyd.
Oh.
Plus, we've got a bunch of requests. Josh, do you remember you mentioned earlier the text line? You can get a hold of us via text. At what number?
888-262-8661.
That's correct.
Thank you very much.
Also, don't forget the Bob and Tom VIP. About to become, by the way, the Bob and Tom VIP is about to be getting a very, very special edition. I think you're going to be addition with an A. Something that we're going to be doing starting pretty soon that's really going to be cool. And get the Bob and Tom app. The app, of course, is free, and we'd love to hear from you, and you can listen to the show wherever you may be on your favorite station, so we certainly look forward to that. When we come back, Pat, I know you've got a song. I understand Floyd's calling. We've got Titanic news. It's still down there. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
I'm a turkey bird. I live a turkey life. I got me 13 turkey kids and a little turkey wife. I get a lot of corn and wander around the pen. Have a drink of water, then I have some corn again. A feather sticking out, a pecking on the ground. Come on, check me out. I'm strutting all around. Dangly noodle hang thing, growing off my face. Looking good, only thing to say is my big brother Jake, he always was the smarty. He heard that November ends, we're going to a party. Going to a party, I'll be the guest of honor, where they will present to me a red pop-up thermom. Had a little dream, all the good china. You know I like cranberries, lighting the candles. Pass me the rutabaga. Any corn left? I'm getting kind of sleepy. You ate too much? Boy, I'm stuffed. I am a turkey bird. I live a turkey life. I got me 13 turkey kids and a little turkey wife.
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
Valensky adds to the gruesome toll suffered by hospitals and other medical facilities, their patients and staff. In the Russian invasion entering its 10th month this week, they've been in the firing line from the outset. In other news, a huge hoard of ancient gold coins dating back to around 100 BC has been stolen from a museum in southern Germany. Bavarian State Police said the coins were stolen early Tuesday from the Celtic and Roman Museum in Manching, 60 kilometers north of Munich. The 483 coins were discovered in 1999 during excavations of an ancient settlement. The German news agency said the coins, which together weighed about 8.8 pounds, is valued at several $1 million. Police appealing for witnesses who might have seen suspicious individuals near the museum. That's a look at your news headlines. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. If you're in the Cedar Rapids, Quad Cities, Burlington, or Des Moines area in Iowa, come on out for a night of comedy. This Saturday at Lebowski's Rockin' Bowl in Washington, Iowa. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom. You can pick your morning radio show, and you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
Friday, 8 p.m.
Hi, excuse me. I'm having a dinner party, and I've run out of coffee. Might I borrow some?
Sure.
Here you go.
A few minutes later.
Excuse me. Could I trouble you again for some more coffee?
I just gave you some 10 minutes ago.
I know, but my guests are really big coffee drinkers.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
What?
Do you live here alone?
Yeah, why?
Shortly thereafter.
You again?
I need more coffee.
It's impossible.
Okay, but it is possible that you want me.
No. Good night.
2 minutes after that.
Go away.
Stalker's Choice Coffee. The coffee is so good, he'll come back again and again and again.
More coffee. More coffee.
Go away.
Need some coffee.
I'm going to call the police.
You want it so bad.
I'm calling 911.
You want it so bad.
Stalker's Choice Coffee. Share some with a neighbor. Stalker's Choice. It's what obsessive-compulsive relationships are made of.
You don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's a
cow.
good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Let's talk to our guest, Tom Foss. Now, do you have any animals?
I got 2 horses, about 15 chickens, dogs, cats.
So you are in the country, yeah?
Yeah, gravel road, one-way gravel road.
Really?
Do you eat the chickens?
No, the eggs.
Ah.
My wife said she'd never kill one of the chickens.
Really?
But she doesn't have any problem scrambling up the kids.
That's sweet.
Hey, man, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
Hey, I heard you guys talking about that man with 13 inches of pork.
Yeah, 13 and a half.
Crazy. You guys know Jamie Vickers? You know, drummer for Velvet Donger?
No.
He was uncut, too, and he could hide just about anything.
Really? Did that affect the taste, Donnie?
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're
Pre-Thanksgiving show.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals news desk.
Present.
The original edition available at Walmart. Pick it up. Brighten up your Thanksgiving with some fun. There's Pat Godwin in the music room.
Hey, Josh.
Jeff Oskey sitting in for the one and only Chick McGee, who is maybe in the air at this point. He's going to be spending
I think
Thanksgiving
he is, actually.
with his daughter and such. Jeff, good to see you. Ace Cosby.
Maybe he got bumped.
I would hope not.
I don't think so.
There's Willie Griswold.
Man, he's probably chilling in first class, watching the repairman on the little TV.
Ah, good for him.
Having the time of his life up there.
Look at this special guest we have. It's Sophie Lee. Christy Lee's youngest daughter.
Hello, hello.
2 of 2.
That she knows of.
That's right.
That's right, yes. That I know
You know,
of.
those wild days.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Josh Arnold. There's Tom.
Popped one out, doesn't even remember it.
Oh,
She was
for
so
God's
high.
sake.
Yeah, boy.
I doubt there's a woman out there who's done that.
Oh, you know something? I'll bet there is.
You haven't seen that HGTV show, Oops, I'm Pregnant? Oh, it's
There's a show called I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's terrifying.
That is that's sad.
That's so sad.
No, I had a good friend born into a toilet because his mom didn't refuse to admit she was pregnant.
Are you serious?
Yes.
And we're all happy
How's
to
that
know.
life going?
He's good. He's a nurse. He's doing very well.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
A man nurse.
Was he the?
I know. I laughed at
Was he their first child or was he number 2?
Actually, he was number 2.
Okay.
Is his name Cole?
I want real quick a couple very quick things. It's my understanding Donnie Baker is doing a special show Saturday evening in Attica, and this is Attica, Ohio. Not the Al Pacino, Attica,
Yes, boy.
the prison. It's easy to remember, Josh. That's why I do these references.
Okay. References for 7 people.
Josh, so you only think 7 people remember the Al Pacino movie where he... Do you remember the Al Pacino movie where he goes...
No,
I
sorry.
for sure don't. I have no idea what that is.
And she's a movie buff, too. She watches a lot of old movies. What movie is it?
Not a lot of good ones. Dog Day Afternoon.
It's a great movie. It should be seen, but come on.
Is that where he's in is that a bank robbery thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen that.
It's a great
Sure.
movie.
Yeah,
But
I
you didn't
guess.
remember the Attica part.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm just saying Donnie Baker and Attica. Now, someday Donnie may be in Attica, but that'll be the one in New York, the prison. While I'm at it, let's see, Pat Godwin's at Lebowski's this Saturday in Washington, Iowa. And my
You're
forgetting...
going to wear a cardigan sweater, one of those big cardigans like Bridges wore? That'd be great.
Bailey's and cream, whatever he was doing.
Yeah, the White Russian.
White Russian, yeah.
And then Josh is going to be starting this evening at the Funny Bone in St. Louis.
Yes.
There's also a special, am I correct in saying this, a special Thanksgiving evening show.
That's right. And then Friday and Saturday, 2 shows each.
And then something really cool, Greg Warren's doing a special Saturday.
Nobody cares about that.
Greg will be in Cincinnati at the Funny Bone coming up Friday and Saturday, and he's doing a Saturday afternoon show, all ages, and I highly recommend it.
Is it true, Josh, that your Thanksgiving show, you will be signing people's drumsticks for $5?
That is absolutely true.
And you get to
Bring
take
your drumstick to the show.
Okay.
Ice cream drumstick and turkey drumstick.
Yeah.
$5.
Okay,
Hey,
good to
$5
know.
is $5.
Jeff, can you answer that, please?
Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fellas.
Floyd.
I've enjoyed your drumstick program.
Good, yeah.
You're so welcome, Floyd. How are you?
But I'm calling really to find out about what day we're supposed to be landed on the moon again.
No,
We're not
Floyd,
landing
we're
on
not
the
landing.
moon,
This is
Floyd.
a NASA mission. They're just going to be circling the moon. It's very exciting stuff, though.
Well, I believe that just goes to show we probably never landed on the moon to begin with.
That's right. Oh, there's a chance.
Stupid buzzards. They claim the last time we did was, what, almost 60 years ago, and hell, JFK was still on the clock. All I'm saying is...
Not really, but...
If we actually went to the moon, there'd already be a Waffle House and Mr. Fuel and a Jiffy Lube up there.
That's right. Jiffy Lube, I don't think so.
Well, by the way, if you go to Jiffy Lube, it's not the same kind of lube that some use in the bedroom, of course.
Of course.
A good friend of mine, Freeway Freddie, kindly learned the hard way when he got caught all bowed up, you know, the old-fashioned way in the lobby in Mechanic and Bay 2 called the law. But anyway, I believe most of them astronauts are liars and fools, all the way from Neil Armstrong to Glenn Fry.
No, it's John Glenn.
And you know Miss Candy at the IHOP, she said the moon landing would be too hard to fake. I said, well, people fake stuff all the time and get away with it. We could start with those D cups right above my pancakes you're talking about. And ladies in general, of course, are always faking the climaxes. That's probably why they're getting pregnant on the regular.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Why would faking a climax get them not pregnant?
Well, according to Dr. Phil, Tom, a mature woman has to achieve the big O before she can accept the seed.
Really?
Now, I've never faked one, but as I've gotten older, it's been harder for me to make it to the finish line, of course, on account of my cholesterol being what it is.
Yeah.
Sure, of course.
I'm like most, I have to straighten my legs and kindly think of Vicki Lawrence dog fashion. Boy, this World Cup is something else, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it sure is a show, yeah.
It's good to see Brazil finally doing their part. I'll hang up and listen to you.
Okay, yeah.
Very helpful.
We should hear Truck Stop Thanksgiving in honor of Floyd.
We should. We'll do that in just a second. That's a great idea. I've got another little special treat coming up, a Beatles treat.
Chick's not here, so we got to have a Beatles treat.
Well,
yay!
Thank you, Jeff.
The license plate on Abbey Road says 28F, and of course, Paul is.
Now, before we get to that, Pat, you have a little Thanksgiving tribute you wanted to play? I know that you're going to be doing your special show at Lebowski's in Washington, Iowa.
Yep.
Also, you, Willie, and Mr. Oskey tonight are doing a special Helium show at the Indie Helium, which is a comedy club, has several sites all over the country. It should be a great show tonight, but what have you got for it?
We're tipsy at Thanksgiving and only 17. Cherry Cokes don't tell our folks, our rum and grenadine. You know who's responsible for our inebriation? Dad's younger brother, drunk at every occasion, drunk an uncle. He pisses off your mom, the one who buys you beer for your senior prom. Drunken uncle, sick on the side of the road. Christmas Day, spent the night hogging the commode. Hey!
Hogging the commode.
I'm an uncle now and have lots of nephews and nieces. I give them a sip of beer. They love me all to pieces. I sing them silly songs and tell them dirty jokes. I give them a shot on New Year's Eve and say, please don't tell your folks. Hey, drunken uncle, one in every family. In a trio of brothers, the odds are 1 in 3. My brother Jim is a judge. Jack's a PhD. With bloodshot eyes, I realize the drunken uncle's me.
With bloodshot eyes, he realized the drunken uncle's him.
Drunken uncle. At weddings, I'm a blast. I'll fall into the cake and grab your mother's ass. Hey, drunken uncle. I think I'm real funny, but no one laughs when they lend me a grand and never get back their money.
But no one laughs when they lend him a grand and never get back their money.
Drunken uncle. Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
All right.
Patty G.
I was very good.
You were.
The drunken uncle.
You were very good.
No, there was a rhyme on the table, and you both were grammatically incorrect. You're the grammar nerd.
You gotta laugh. Never cut funny.
Okay. I'm all fired up over
On
here.
the proper version, we did change it to he.
Yeah,
Of course, yeah, but
Yes.
we thought we'd be clumsy.
Completely forgotten. NASA news, since Floyd mentioned it.
Orion.
It's pretty cool stuff.
It really isn't. But
It's
tell us about it.
You don't think
in
it's
orbit.
cool?
Boy, they're just wasting money.
No, these are the greatest engineers in the world.
Baiting aliens.
How are we not landing?
I understand. That's
It's a
kinda,
test.
But
We
we've
shouldn't have
our
to
patience.
test.
we've already been
We
there.
did this 70 years ago successfully.
It's the
We
biggest
should be able
rocket
to do
in
it
history.
tomorrow.
Jason and I are going down to the next launch. I've seen one of these launches. I'm going. This next one, I'm going.
You said you were taking all of us.
Yeah, I thought we were all
No, because you
going.
got not if you're going to poo-poo it. Not if you're going to be knocking
I
NASA.
love this stuff.
I will not accept knocking NASA.
Look, it's cool. In America, we figured out we have no more problems domestically. Right? So now we're just going up to the moon whenever we want.
The science and engineering.
Well, when we kill the Earth, we'll have somewhere to go.
These geniuses behind this.
We're not killing the Earth. The Earth is just giving up.
Oh, so the Earth is like one of your girlfriends.
Wow. That's right.
Y'all just a seed.
Oh.
Weird turn.
This is really this is really cool. They're going around the moon, but they have these. The weird thing to me is they have these dummies on board. Literally, they're
not
dummies.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, what do you call them? Like mannequins.
Right. Crash test dummies.
Why do we have to test? We've done it before. We shouldn't
not with
have
this-
to
not-
run tests.
You know what? He
Not with
brings
this
up a good
particular
point.
system. No, this is a whole new
Oh,
spacecraft.
so a newer system than the one we used 70 years ago? So
Well,
we
first, okay,
really
Mr.
shouldn't
Smarty
have any
Pants.
trouble with it.
You know what the difference is? I'll tell you what the difference is, Mr.
Yeah.
Oskey. The difference is this one sinks to the dark side of the moon.
Oh, well, my bad.
If the moment of liftoff, you drop the needle on dark side of the moon, and
Oh.
perfectly in sync. Oh yeah, you
There
laugh.
is no talk.
Do you know what he's talking about there?
Us.
No. What?
It's
Oh, Pink Floyd?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Stoner joke.
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz.
You don't have to be a
Pink Floyd.
stoner to enjoy Pink Floyd.
If you were watching The Wizard of Oz and cueing it to the second lion's roar and you weren't high, go find some friends.
I did it very sober, and it was so boring.
Did you try it, Jeff?
Sophie, that was
I actually have done it.
That was a pre-internet thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it was everywhere. You go, hey man, you know, if you,
There are some things that line up pretty well.
yeah, it's,
Yeah.
And then, but most of the time it doesn't.
Yes.
But again, if you're incredibly stoned, it appears.
Sure.
It appears
Here's a little hint. If you mute anything on the TV and put on Dark Side of the Moon, it matches up pretty good.
Yeah, you're going to find for the record. Exactly. You'll be able to find something.
Yeah, I did it with Airbud 2 Bounce
Yeah,
Dogs.
exactly.
It was a real good time.
A lot of fun. Coming up, we have a little bit of Beatles news.
Oh.
Anyone? Pat?
Sure, yeah. What is it?
A little bit of enthusiasm.
Little teaser?
That's the teaser. It's a little bit of Beatles news.
Okay.
Great.
Wow. That's just the show grinds to a halt.
Your fault?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have more body parts and dicks in the news. Now.
Hey! Body parts and dicks to discuss. What you gonna do? Beatles rode a bus. I didn't know that the Beatles
It rhymed at least. Yeah, that going for you. Thank you very much.
Well, hey, I can't stop thinking about food. How about you?
Oh, well, we got guacamole news coming up. And speaking of food, HelloFresh knows how busy you are right now. That's why after Thanksgiving, it's going to be time to be less busy by having HelloFresh do some shopping for you. They go to the grocery store. They send you beautiful chef-crafted recipes with the food that's already been measured, ready to rock, and it's always fresh. And, of course, you save money because they're buying in bulk. And HelloFresh has their best offer ever coming up. I'll give you a hint. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 70. That's a new number there. I'll tell you why in just a second. HelloFresh is all about pre-portioned ingredients, easy-to-follow recipes. You can get it on the table. It's a snap, and it's great. It's super fun, great for date night, great for the kids, a lot of fun. And, Willie, what's the latest over there?
One of my favorites, the pork and black bean chili with spicy crema and Monterey Jack cheese. HelloFresh is going to send you 12 ingredients. You put those together in 6 easy steps, all using one pan. In just over a half hour, you have this delicious chili dish that you made at home with help from our friends at HelloFresh.
25% less expensive than takeout and a lot of fun. You're going to be getting restaurant quality food. The other key to this, by the way, is more than 35 recipes to choose from every week, including whatever food lifestyle you may have. Say you're a vegan, they've got it. Say you want nothing but comfort food, it's there. Low carb, they've got it. Low cal, they've got that too. Get started today, HelloFresh.com/BT Show 70. That new code BT Show 70 for 70% off plus free shipping. This is a staggeringly great deal. It's BT Show 70 is the code again. 70% off free shipping. It's HelloFresh.com/BT Show 70. Coming up, huge Beatles news and an update on what you should do with your turkey. From the CDC.
Cook and eat it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's very effective.
Fine advice.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yes.
Of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ooh. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
You know,
very
that
good.
would be a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you to give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a deuce.
It
There-
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
talking about douche.
You don't?
You know? No, we don't. And see, I never want to see a black woman do that because you know they would have her just acting crazy, just walking along going, oh, girl, I ain't seen you in a... Damn, Shaniqua, is that you stinking like that, girl? Well, you need to douche your nasty ass. There's a whole family of seagulls following your nasty ass. Damn.
Good morning, sunshine. To the max, there's bologna in our
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Now, have you ever done a cop convention or anything?
I just did one last night.
Did you really?
Yeah, you know, and they're fun because they understand stuff that I'm talking about. You know, I always say
Unlike the normal audience.
Yeah, the biggest misconception people have about police is that we really care. Don't. If you see a wreck and you can make a U-turn, you're going to do it.
Sometimes you just get stuck.
Oh, you know, you just don't want to hear it. It's always the same thing.
I want to hear it.
That's true. Every time you make a traffic stop, I ain't out catching rail criminals. Well, I'll tell you the truth, lady, I'm not that good at this job. I'm trying to figure out a way to get disability without actually hurting myself. See, I was a smart aleck.
Didn't take it all that serious.
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Oh, heck no. People would make U-turns on the expressway. I'd pull up behind them and go over my microphone and go, you know, because it says authorized vehicles only. I'd pull up behind them and go over my microphone and go, I authorize you. I don't care. You can't be subpoenaed if your name's not on anything. That's the way I always felt about it.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, which begs the question, why do you need Bob and Tom 24/7?
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee, my goodness, happy Thanksgiving.
Well, thank you, Josh Arnold.
Are you
It's
enjoying
such a
your
pleasure.
time at the Poetry for Neanderthals news desk?
I couldn't have more fun if I was
Playing it yourself?
No.
with.
So sorry.
No.
Man, that's
We're
awkward.
talking about the original edition, not the not safe for work edition.
Available at Walmart.
That's right. There's Pat Godwin in the music room.
Hello, Josh.
Jeff Oskey sitting in for Chick McGee today. Good to see you. Ace Cosby running the board, and I believe we're going to get a second helping of that joke of the day coming up at some point.
You deserve it.
We do. Thank you. Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Did you see who's next to me?
I did, yeah.
Sophie Lee,
Sophie
Christy's
Lee.
youngest daughter, sitting in with us. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
What's your
to you.
favorite side dish at Thanksgiving?
Stuffing.
That's exactly
obviously.
right.
Yeah.
That
Did you
is
say
the-
stuffing or dressing?
Well,
Stuffing.
both
Dressing.
are fine. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
I think if it's in the bird, it's stuffing, and if it's not.
No, it's a regional thing.
Ace is
stuffing
correct.
or dressing.
But you're not supposed to make it in the bird.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
By the time
I'm so sick of you saying that.
By the time you get it up to temperature, the bird's overcooked, Josh. I'm with your limited palate. I'm sure you prefer it cooked and to burn
There are
inside
ways
the
to
bird.
do it. There are ways to do it.
Yeah, there are ways. One of the great ways, Christy gave me a great idea. You can take your stuffing and you cook it in the slow cooker. That gives you
Yes.
2 more burners, or 3, or depending on what
Gives
you
you more room in the oven.
I am using your great idea tomorrow, Christy.
So
Thank
am
you.
I.
Thank
That
you
is a
very
good
much. Now, I want to point out this. Josh will be spending Thanksgiving on stage. In fact, he'll be there. You start tonight at the St. Louis Funny Bone. Then a special, this is amazing, a Thanksgiving evening show.
That's how popular I am. That I
Work a holiday?
That's exactly right.
Wow.
They insist.
Oh.
People want to.
They insist.
Oh, the people that are garnishing his wages.
I'm. That's right.
I mean, Glazer was busy. Greg Warren.
I was going to say
and
the
Tim
real
Convey.
comedians have.
Oh, geez,
things to do.
this is getting cruel.
Very. Not only is it cruel, it's also very inside.
Now, you know what? You're correct.
Yeah.
Now, I have. I gave you a nice little teaser.
Yeah.
About some stuff coming up in the news. Very exciting. We have some Beatles news, and just in case. Now, are you familiar with the Beatles, Sophie?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. Can you identify this song? Not Not that familiar, huh? Okay, well,
yeah.
it's my understanding. You told me that you had some Beatles news, that you've been keeping this from everybody.
Yes, of
so
course.
I thought I'd like you to read it for us, because I'm not sure what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm the #1 Beatles fan, so this is why I'm reading this story. Giant beetles are being used to help clean garbage in Colombia.
Wait a minute.
So not the Beatles, the band.
No.
No. Bugs.
The Colombian Beatles.
Oh,
And I've got a recording of them.
Oh, you do?
We're in Spanish.
The joke was so clear. It was so clear.
Didn't have to put it on a silver platter for us.
Wait, what was happening
That's the
I want to hold your hand. You know that
No,
song.
I knew it, but just not from the first 1 second of the song.
Oh,
Really? Oh, come on. This is what a great guitar sound. Yes,
But I know the song.
Okay.
Sure.
Here's the English version. Really?
Are you not a fan of this?
And it literally revolutionized culture, and it's bothering you.
Somebody would have done it.
They weren't wearing buckets over their head like your favorite band.
No, those are masks. Buckets would be silly.
Who's your favorite Beatle?
Me?
Yeah.
Paul.
Okay.
I don't know.
Good choice.
You ever seen Mr. McCartney live?
I have not seen him
You
live.
should. It's
get on that.
absolutely
You better hurry.
I'll add that to my bucket list.
He's
80.
So what? He's brilliant. He's great.
He sure is.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's okay. I'm just kidding.
He's okay.
Just kidding.
He is responsible for the worst Christmas song ever perpetrated
don't
on
you
the
dare.
public.
Well, it is pretty bad.
Yeah. Simply having a
wonderful Christmas time. I love that song.
Oh, you would. You would.
Oh, so this is what? Do you think that just people who are just superior to you in the intellect like stupid songs?
Yes.
I know the Beatles are no BTS, but they do have. I don't know that BTS is going to be talked about when we're.
Is there a BTS Christmas album?
No, but they have Christmas versions of their songs. So, like Dynamite and Butter have a Christmas remix. So they have like little jingle bells in there.
Wait, one of them is named Butter.
Dynamite and Butter.
Butter's their huge hit.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm surprised, Josh. Frankly, I'm surprised that you're not familiar with that.
With the song Butter?
Yeah. He's more of a parquet kind of guy.
No. I hate margarine. I'm a big butter fan.
Oh,
I want to say hello to all those great dairy farmers in North America for your hard work.
What is the song Butter? Is it about
Dean,
Butterface?
can you get a snippet of Butter for
Well,
us?
there's no way that Butter could be better than the great artistic works like 8 Days a Week and Octopus's Garden.
Yeah.
The Beatles are dumb, too. All music can be dumb.
But see, Butter's the only English song they have, isn't
No.
it? Oh, sorry.
Butter about?
Everything else is in Korean, so you don't know what the heck they're singing.
Yeah, you just look up the translations on the internet. It's pretty easy.
Oh.
My favorite reading? Ugh. Get it out.
Now, are these guys South Korean?
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
just checking.
Yeah.
Now they're all in the army.
That's
What?
not yet.
Oh, yeah, they're
But-
getting drafted.
Is this they're going to do like a bye-bye birdie thing, like when Elvis had to go in the army?
Well, yeah, they have mandatory military service there.
Which is smart.
It is. Yeah.
But I'm not really familiar with their work. I've heard a couple of them.
I think you've heard Butter. I bet your kids love it. I
how
bet
does it go?
Finn loves it. Do we have that up, Dean?
Don't even bother, Dean. Nobody wants to hear this crud.
Jeez.
It's a fun pop song,
It's
dude.
It
really
really
fun.
is.
I think you'd like it more than you think.
Probably. Taking so long. It's
We
cheese
could
now.
take butter, Dean. We could take butter and then segue into toast. But, hey, Woodbanks, here's a bit of it here for you.
I don't care for it.
Oh, I've heard this.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, this is everywhere.
Yeah, this is everywhere.
I think there's a double clap here.
Okay.
You're a fan of the double clap, aren't you, Josh?
I do like a double clap. I lived in Korea for 2 years, and I always hated K-pop because it's just the most false, superficial nonsense. Like I hate.
And aren't these? Don't
honestly-
they like raise these singers on a farm?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, aren't they sent to like singing camp? And
They are as corporate corporately designed as you can get.
They have to live with.
Well, that's one of the reasons BTS got so popular is because they're from like a smaller company. Because like there's like the big three of the music companies there, and they're like from a small one. So when they got popular, it was like because they
why don't you do a
broke
podcast
the ceiling, so to speak.
Yeah, they weren't so. Yeah.
You can see where we've gone here. Not making any progress.
Hey, one of them
I'll
played
defend them,
Lollapalooza.
okay? I'll defend them.
Who was it that played Lollapalooza?
That's J-Hope.
J-Hope, yeah. So
They have really good music. Butter's their most popular. It's not my personal favorite,
We've
but
got her
the
going.
music is good.
Do you sing along with the
Listen.
ones in Korean?
I try my best. I mean, it's not accurate at all, but
It's very offensive, actually.
It is. They have words that are offensive. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, they've got that.
When you
They've got
hear it-
offensive food, that kimchi stuff.
Kimchi.
Oh, sorry.
You got to stop teaching you about different cultures.
That is the worst thing to happen to
trying-
foreign relations.
You don't mean different, you mean inferior.
You're like the only person when people try to expand your horizon, and then you just use those as little things in your toolkit to make people feel worse about it.
It's amazing.
Right?
I wish I had a tool to help me get through this. Starting early.
You know what? Thanksgiving is my favorite day drinking day of the year. I'll say
Oh,
that.
God, yeah. You start at noon and
Do you get
go.
drunk on Thanksgiving?
Oh, me and my grandma, we're drinking bourbon. We're making fun of everybody in the house.
Yeah.
You ever had a moment with your grandma where you guys are kind of buzzed and you're talking and you realize you're getting closer to each other and you sort of look into each other's eyes? I guess what I'm asking is, you ever maybe have that grandma of yours?
Thank you.
She listens, doesn't she?
Okay.
She does.
She used to.
We're moving on. We have Chris. Look, there's Christy. I can see her. She's at the Poetry for Neanderthals Thanksgiving edition of the game, the family edition. That's available at Walmart. Highly recommended. It's fun.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, we have some warnings for you from the CDC about your turkey.
Okay.
They don't want you to wash your turkey. Raw turkey and its juice can contain salmonella. I don't know this word. Clostridium.
Syphilis.
Not that.
She knows that word.
Oh, Jesus. And other germs.
It's a venereal disease. So
Washing a
thank
turkey.
you. I didn't know.
Washing a turkey can cause poultry juice to spread and contaminate other food as well as kitchen surfaces.
They can understand how this seems weird, though, right? Like, hey, don't wash your turkey. It's covered in germ-ridden juice.
And then you're going to eat it.
Right.
No, but I mean, when you
But
cook
Exactly,
it,
exactly.
what the problem was, people would be flopping their turkey on the counter, getting all that.
Right.
Right.
It's the same thing with, like, for example, when you're grilling, you don't put your burgers back on the platter that you brought them out on.
No.
No, you never.
No.
Because you got all the.
That's why you put wax paper down.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you very
The
much.
CDC also recommends not beating your meat or choking your chicken.
Oh,
while you're on it.
They got Tony involved in that?
Yeah, they did.
They also said never thaw your turkey by leaving it on the counter. It explains if a turkey stays out at room temperature for more than 2 hours, its temperature becomes unsafe, even if the center is still frozen. And when cooking, use a food thermometer to ensure that your cooked turkey reaches a safe internal temp of 165 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, I'm so excited to have turkey.
Yeah.
Every year I have to hunt for that turkey, that thermometer.
You don't lose it out the other
Not
parts
often
of the
enough.
year?
I'll find it.
What kind of turkey thermometer do you use? Anal?
The term would be rectal. Thank you for
You
fixing
put it all the way up into the rectum? I've just been pressing mine against my anus. No wonder I'm only 65 degrees.
That temperature.
I kind of stepped on Sophie. Did we have any more beetle information? Or was that it?
Oh, that was it.
I mean, that,
okay.
yeah.
Just a cheap thing about beetles eating garbage. And,
How big are they? They can help the garbage problem in whatever.
if you read the whole,
Colombia?
they're gigantic.
Oh, that gives me the creeps.
Yeah, they can grow up to 6.5 inches long.
Oh, boy.
6.5 inches? Who's ever heard of that many
Wow.
inches?
That's like
That's
this
a lot.
much.
Christy's holding her hand for
That's me in the pool, huh?
What's interesting, the CDC thing, I think that there are some people in the culture we live in today, just because it's from the CDC, they're going to do exactly the opposite.
Well, good for them.
I'm going to wash it. I'll show Fauci. What's his name? He's not my boss.
Yeah, natural selection will take those guys out with the poultry juice.
And again, I put my frozen turkey in the jacuzzi.
No, you blanch it.
Yeah. Of course, I don't have a jacuzzi, but if I did, that's what I do.
What are you supposed to cook it up to? What temp?
165.
What if you like your bird medium rare?
Yeah. What do you cook that? Like your pork chops.
Little pink in the middle.
Yeah.
You can. Well, never mind. I'm not going to get into that debate about pink pork chops.
Oh, that's the whole thing about.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are just pink, right?
Right.
Well,
Well,
sometimes it's the sauce. We had that whole story about that.
Yeah, the pink barbecue.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, smoked. That's right. When you smoke it, it can be pink, and it's totally healthy.
Okay. Now, what else you got, Christy?
A pocket watch belonging to a postal clerk aboard the RMS Titanic has sold for over $116,000 at auction. The BBC reports Oscar Scott
Sorry,
Woody's.
BBC.
Not that one.
Oh.
The British Broadcasting Corporation.
Oh.
Reports that Oscar Scott Woody's watch is frozen at the time he went into the North. God, this is horrible. Went into the North Atlantic when the ship sank on April 14th, 1912.
Allegedly sank.
It was recovered. Are you going to, every sentence now, are you going to fight me? Is that what we're going to do?
You want to fight?
No.
I'll willingly lose.
Here's what I don't understand about this story. And I've gone to 3 different sources trying to find out the answer, but read the whole thing. And
It was recovered from the ocean, returned to his wife Lila the following month. The watch was recently sold at Henry Aldridge & Sons, along with other memorabilia from the vessel. What is your question?
So, did they recover the guy's body?
It just said his watch.
I know, but they recovered his watch, so obviously they didn't dive down to the bottom of the sea.
It was probably floating on his hand at the top of the...
Oh, did they get a lot of the bodies?
No, I'm assuming that they had been eaten and little parts are floating here and there.
There's a chance. I don't know what the decomp rate is.
The water's cold.
Right,
so,
yeah, exactly.
Right, how they're preserved.
Yeah.
Okay, well, have you seen a picture of this thing?
No.
There are no apps on it at all?
Yeah.
What a piece of junk.
Oh, gosh.
Can't get his email or his text. Should have worn a Timex. That baby would still be ticking.
Have you ever owned a pocket watch?
I did, yeah.
Like on a gold chain, you could kind of swing it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I've always wanted to do
Classy.
that.
I went through that phase.
Yeah.
Well,
No
if you
kidding.
would've-
Yeah.
I can tell you the answer to your question.
What?
Woody, the ship's postal clerk's body was pulled from the ocean 10 days later, along with some of his personal possessions.
Now, how much did the body go for at auction?
Woody's.
By the way, Woody was just a nickname.
So Woody's waterlogged Ingersoll pocket watch with a broken chain was returned to his widow, Lila, a month later. I'm assuming Lila's no longer with
There's
us.
no way this lady's alive.
No, no. Absolutely
Didn't
not.
the last surviving baby
a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, a couple years. Well,
Right.
I mean, it's an amazing story.
Mm-hmm.
And so they can tell what time he went into the water,
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you're right.
theoretically.
Somebody should make a movie about the Titanic.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Have a big diamond on it. Wouldn't that be something?
Get like Jake Gyllenhaal in there, maybe. You know, some young gun.
Kind of a dick move bringing him back, but
What?
just the watch, not even him. What do they do with him? What do they do with all his
Well,
bodies?
they buried him, I would think.
On the Earth?
On the Earth.
Or at
No,
sea?
they sent him out to space there, Pop.
Did they bury him at sea? Or?
They brought him out 10 days after the sinking, so
No,
they
they-
would have taken him back and buried him, I would have thought.
To
yeah.
the UK, or do they let him finish the job and go all the way to New York?
Yeah, where did he want to be buried?
I don't know. Let me look it up. I'll try
Where
to
do they
find
bury
out
the
where
survivor's riddle you're trying to
Okay, sorry. Kind of a stupid question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. We are being instructed by Christy Lee. She is sitting at the Poetry for Neanderthals news desk. It's a great game. We've been playing it off and on all morning, and for the last couple of weeks. The 2 editions we're talking about this time, the one for the whole family, available at Walmart, Poetry for Neanderthals. It's the perfect game because it's not about the game, it's about the journey.
Oh, yeah.
It's about being terrible at playing it and getting hit with a special inflatable club when you screw things
Your
up.
inflatable club.
Here's an example. If your word is vacuum, you could say, this thing, pick up dirt, make floor nice, me use. See? Dog scare bad. No, it's obviously vacuum.
Sophie, when you played this, didn't you insert the hooks like the cavemen did?
My friend did, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a fun, friendly family game.
Sure.
And it's something to do. And you can zip over to Walmart today and grab one and have some fun. with everybody. It's the family-friendly edition. Poetry for Neanderthals. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Let me try a real quick one. Can we? Real quick?
Yeah, please.
Okay, now, Sophie, you know how this works. You aced it last time.
Is she the only one allowed to guess?
No, I guess you can all go for it.
Pocket watch.
Ready?
Ham.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Count.
No.
Numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
Fudge.
Chocolate 6.
6 candy. 6 pence.
6-pack. It's 6-pack. It's 6-pack.
6-pack is correct.
Fudge packing? This is the original edition.
No, the answer is 6-pack. We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show family. Become a VIP member today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP. You'll be able to watch the live stream of the morning show at your convenience anytime you want. That's right. No commercials. You get to see what the gang is doing during a commercial break. Usually Tom doing something weird or chick eye-rolling Tom. Plus, you're going to be able to download podcasts, our catalog, other audio bits without commercials. You can watch the show on your big TV at home if you have Apple TV or Roku. VIP members, oh, look at that. You can watch us in your living room or in bed. Don't be weird. Become a VIP today.
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course,
hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom and Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pig Skin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
And if you're in the St. Louis area, come on out tonight to the Westport Funny Bone in St. Louis, Missouri. And you can always find out where I'll be heading next by going to thatjosharnold.com.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
The Bob and Tom Show now presents The Law Minute with ex-attorney Jack Thomas.
Hello again, everybody. This is ex-attorney Jack Thomas. You know, I got a lot of mail here at the ex-law office, and today, let's open a letter. Well, this comes from young Davey Radonovich of Kokomo, Indiana. He asks, what is the difference between slander and libel? Well, what kind of idiotic, stupid question is that? What kind of little pea-brain moron would write me? I think if I were you, little Davey, I'd worry more about inbreeding than I would about the law. Davey, that was slander. If I would have written it down, it would have been libel.
This has been The Law Minute with ex-attorney Jack Thomas.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the law is your friend. It's the lawyers you have to watch out for. And remember this, the preceding has been a joke, not legal advice. Learn to know the difference.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Pizza Hut, apparently, is going to start delivering cold beer along with their food.
No kidding.
Way. They started the testing beer delivery program in Phoenix, Arizona.
And it passed with flying colors.
Yeah, everyone took it.
Yeah.
So how do you prove that you're of legal age?
The company told Fortune magazine it plans to expand that.
I'd like a large pizza, please. And 40 beers.
Bob and Tom, 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Stay in the car and drive around. Hi, everybody.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. Giggling over there is our one and only adorable, talented, bright Christy Lee.
I'll give you the $20 back. Don't worry.
All right, thank you. She's sitting at the Poetry for Neanderthals original edition, available at Walmart News Desk. There's Pat Godwin in the Music Laboratory.
Hey, Josh.
Jeff Oskey sitting over there. Good to see you, Jeffy.
Sir.
Ace Cosby he's threatening us with another joke of the day.
Making a promise.
Yes. Willie Griswold, what are you doing on your phone?
Just Chick McGee is posting on Instagram. Apparently there's chaos at the Delta Sky Lounge, and it just made me giggle.
Oh.
It made me very happy.
He's got Sky Lounge privileges?
His
His daughter works
there.
for the airline.
Still, I would have thought he'd done something to get banned. Sophie Lee, Christy's youngest daughter, joins us.
Hello.
What are you, 20?
Exactly.
All right.
21.
21. Oh, that's right. She's been drinking all morning. I'm Josh Arnold. There's Tom Griswold.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. Yeah, hi, everybody. Thanks very much for joining us. We have coming up, and I understand that you have to leave shortly. Is that correct? I understand.
I don't have to, but...
No, we want you to.
You might want to stick around for Allie Breen with a little show we call Sexy Time.
Oh, God. Would that be a little awkward?
It might be incredibly awkward for you to be here with your mom.
It does need to happen, yes.
I mean, that's nothing new, honestly.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Well, yeah.
There's always something new.
I have a story that I found, the 18 things you should never say in a relationship.
Oh, boy.
Boy, we could all pass around a thing and write them down. What are the 18 things you should never say in a relationship?
Well, the first one they say here is, well, this is all your fault.
Yep, that's a good one.
I have one that I found out the other day. Let the damn bird die.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm currently hand feeding a parakeet that is...
How'd that
hanging on by a wing?
Well, we have a parakeet, Willie, and it's dying. And it costs $5, so I just wanted to let it die. But according to my girlfriend and her daughter, instead we took it to the vet. And spent $185, which I'm not sure if you've done the math. We could have gotten 70 new parakeets.
Wow.
Instead, I'm
Couldn't you
hand
just pull
feeding.
a goldfish like he does and get another one? She would never know the difference.
I offered her 2 for one dead one.
You know
I was
what?
like, I'll give you 2 birds to replace the dead one.
Take a
if you'll
picture
just
of
let
it,
die.
go to the store, find one that looks almost exactly like it when she's at school or something.
And then just go,
substitute
it's so much better.
and go, ta-da, miracle recovery.
Wow.
How many of my pets have you killed and replaced with a new one that you know that
I
I do
haven't
this
done
so
any.
well?
You're on your 3rd Frankie.
Oh, God. There's no replacing Frankie. Here's another one you don't want to say. You don't turn me on anymore.
This is the headline. What is it now?
18 things you should never say in a relationship.
What about you're acting just like your mother? Does that make top 10?
Boy, does that never.
Boy.
That's a fun one to pull out, man.
Man, a lot of these are just calm down. That's a good. Oh,
That
yeah.
never works.
No.
I always find myself saying it.
Calm down.
Calm down. Never works. I mean, and with anyone or anything.
Willie, you have turned into your mother/father, so that is on here.
You ever say that during sex? Oh, you're acting just like your mother. I mean,
You're wrong to be upset.
yeah, that's no good.
Why can't you be more like...
My ex-girlfriend. That would be bad.
Comparison's never good. I knew this was a big mistake. Oh, my gosh.
No one speaks like that. Yeah. You're not Ross from Friends. No one says, I knew I've made a big mistake.
Okay, do you ever say you're fat?
Oh,
no.
Only when I'm looking at myself in the mirror crying.
You need to be nicer to yourself, Willie. You're not fat.
Just being funny.
Don't say you're fat.
You could drop a few.
Never say this is a big one. Shut up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Don't say shut up.
Yeah, girls like it better when you say can it.
But
Hey, put a sock in it.
or go with maybe a seafaring theme. Stow it.
Yes. Yeah.
I wouldn't know what you meant if you said stow it to me.
Well,
stow what? What are you talking about?
Have you ever used nautical terms in a fight with a romantic partner? Have you ever said, like, exit starboard or something?
Yeah. Why don't you cram it up your aft?
Oh.
Landlubber.
Here's another one you don't want to do. I don't love you anymore.
Well, that's obvious.
Yeah.
Like,
I hate you is another big one.
Sure.
What are there interns right now?
I hate you.
This isn't especially clever.
No. Yeah.
By the way, don't ever say you are terrible in bed or have a small penis.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you're a guy talking to a woman.
Yeah.
What if that's the only way I can finish now? What about this?
Is to be told that you have a small...
Yeah, I kind of need to hear it.
And we'll finish this up with, well, you made me do it.
You made me do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, no. We have a special request because the Thanksgiving holiday has more or less arrived, and this is a little something we heard from him earlier. This is a little something from Floyd.
Yes.
Back home, they're all circled round a butterball turkey. Well, I bow my head over stale beef jerky. I munched on sweets, love Boston baked beans. Find out milk duds will stick to your jeans. I'm all alone, but I don't hold a grudge, 'cause I'm first in line for maple nut fudge. Pancakes being poured on the griddle. Charlie Daniels in my head, heating up the fiddle. Truck stop Thanksgiving only comes but once a year. Truck stop Thanksgiving, better stock up on your beer. Truck stop Thanksgiving, wipe the gravy off your face. Truck stop Thanksgiving, pump 7, please say grace. Traffic is heavy and my heart is too. Them rubbers in the glove box will soon be used. I'm paying for loving and I know it's wrong. A one-legged whore can't wear a thong. Her name is Tina and she's pregnant again, but with just one leg she still looks thin. Next morning she claimed to find religion too. I said, I'm glad you found Jesus, but I've lost your shoe. Truck stop Thanksgiving, wipe the gravy off your face. Bring it home, boy. Truck stop Thanksgiving, pump 7, please say grace. Good night.
Good night, Floyd. Thank you very much. A little bit of truck stop Thanksgiving. Coming up, we'll be hearing a little bit more from Mr. Godwin. By the way, Pat Godwin, Saturday at Lebowski's in Washington, Iowa for a great show. Josh on the road in St. Louis starting tonight, including tomorrow evening, a Thanksgiving show. So if you've had enough of your relatives and just want to chill out, go see Josh. Have some big laughs at the Funny Bone in St. Louis. While I'm at it, Saturday, Donnie Baker, Attica, Ohio at the fairgrounds. Also, Greg Warren this Saturday and this Friday and Saturday, that's at the Funny Bone in Cincinnati. And Greg is doing a special Saturday show during the day, an all-ages show. That'll be really fun. So a lot of cool stuff going on out there. When we come back, among other things, it'll be sexy time. With Allie Breen, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
And Duke, I understand you've got a very special surprise for us.
You could say that.
All right.
Just did.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
This could be complete chaos.
Okay. That's what we like around here.
But I have but one carcass to give for my country. One good-looking turkey there, but we're going to stuff this son of a bitch with this pig. He's really good, I'm telling you right now.
The turkey's being walked off the camera. We have set up a guillotine.
Look at that.
My Lord, look at that.
What was the budget for this?
Holy hell.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest bird. This thing's not going to kill me this way. On the face of the earth.
Oh, boy.
Oh, just kidding. Happy Thanksgiving from the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much.
Pancake Hooters. At Pancake Hooters, you won't be bothered by waitresses who accidentally dip their large bosoms into your maple syrup or who break the yolk of your egg while bending over the table to pour your coffee. Pancake Hooters only hires women with prepubescent builds, so you won't be distracted by massive memories while trying to finish off your breakfast in time to get to work.
Wow, what a great breakfast.
Sure was, Tom. And I was able to eat my waffle while it was still warm because I wasn't busy staring at gargantuan tatas.
And you didn't slobber in your coffee either.
And guys, if you're in a real hurry, be sure and take advantage of our flat as a smorgasbord breakfast buffet. Why not try Pancake Hooters today? You'll see why our hardline policy with our waitress staff is, it's either 32A or the highway. Pancake Hooters.
Hi, this is Bob and Tom 24/7. My name is Jim Gaffigan. I have to go and, well, I just had a so you know where I'm going.
I recently got married, and
boy.
Yeah, and my wife changed her name. I know some women have a problem with that, but I wanted her to have my old girlfriend's name.
She must really love you.
Call me old-fashioned, but
hell, you got the tattoo. Why not?
My wife actually got pregnant on our wedding night.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, not by me. It was a crazy night. But either way, I'm getting a brother. So
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't think her parents like me, though, because apparently when you meet someone's mother, you're not supposed to hug her and go, oh, yeah.
I have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
All right, woke chick up. In my fantasy, I'm making love to this woman. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first. Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. This is Bob and
Very much. And thank you, Willie, and thank you, Christy.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy.
Stronger than dirt.
At the Poetry for Neanderthals news desk.
Josh's B.O.
Original
is stronger than dirt.
Edition available at Walmart.
Listen to him. You smell wonderful.
Thank you. There is Pat Godwin.
Christy is dipping deep into his armpit.
Smell
And he smells wonderful.
Yeah, it should smell okay. There's Jessica Alsman joining us.
Hello.
Wearing her Wednesday Addams
Yes,
outfit.
what are you? Indeed. My favorite Thanksgiving movie, Addams Family Values, right?
Oh,
right.
Very cool. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Willie Griswold over there.
Good morning.
Sophie Lee to my right, Christy's second daughter.
Hello, hello. Here on merit and talent alone. No other reason.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I'm Josh Arnold. There's Tom.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no nepotism here.
Getting psyched about Thanksgiving. I hope everybody's getting ready. We did have some important food cooking information. Don't panic. Cooking a turkey is easy. But don't wash the bird, according to the CDC.
Yeah.
Not necessary. The various issues with the bird will be cooked out.
Everybody's heard. Don't wash your bird. Do not wash your bird.
Friggin' blame you for that.
Make sure your thermometer is in Fahrenheit also. We had an issue one year where my dad kept trying to cook the bird. He could not get it to temperature. And then like 2 hours later, you hear, nuh-uh. Well, the bird's done because he had it in Celsius the entire time.
Oh. That's hilarious.
So it was a little dry.
I remember I'd taken my car to the shop for something, and this was the one that was stolen, the Jeep. I love that car. But I couldn't figure out what was wrong with the speedometer, and of course somehow it had been reset
to
kilometers? At the shop to kilometers per hour. So, yeah, that's the exact same thing, except in the case of your turkey, that's much, much worse. Wow, that's classic. I never even thought about that.
It was the most...
Did he buy the thermometer in Canada?
No, I don't even know how it got switched to Celsius. He just maybe hit another, like the button on accident.
Well, we are going to switch gears slightly here right now, because I just found out Mr. Oskey is not in this room because he's gone to the special newsroom, the I failed to mention newsroom with Jeff Oskey. Jeff, can you hear us now?
I can, sir. Is everyone there? Is everyone good?
We're ready.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jeff Oskey. Sophie, I don't know if you know what we do here on Fridays. Normally Fridays, today, Wednesday. Your mom gives people a lot of the news, but she doesn't give people all the news. So what I do, I come on here and give the listeners the news that we failed to mention.
Now, here's Jeff Oskey with what you failed to mention news. Pew, 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 pew.
A man set a new world record by building the largest house of cards, which took over 12 hours to build. What you failed to mention only took his little brother 12 seconds to knock it over. A man with the last name of Christmas took an Uber to and from a bank he robbed. What you failed to mention, and now he's about to become someone's ho-ho-ho. Scientists have come out with new measurements to help measure size, large sizes. What you failed to mention, the new sizes are thick, hefty, tubby, and oh, good Lord, look at that! A British Airways passenger took a big deuce on the floor of a plane while in flight. What you failed to mention, I hate to say it, but Greyhound buses are starting to sound better every day. You don't see videos of people fighting or pooping on the floor of Greyhounds. Now, it's probably because the people riding the bus have used all their cellular minutes for the month. But that's for one poor person. Okay, a family had their service deer taken away by conservation officers. Their deer was registered with the state as a service animal under the category Other. Well, you failed to mention, yeah, that's what you get for trying to buck the system.
It's a buck, you see.
All right.
Do, re, mi.
There's a new product to turn your Cheetos into Cheeto dust. What you failed to mention, it's called a hammer. Boom. They found a tunnel in Egypt that they believe might lead to Cleopatra's tomb.
Yeah.
What you failed to mention, $12 says it leads to the floor of El Chapo's cell. Likes to dig tunnels.
Yeah.
There's a new Lego Eiffel Tower set. What you failed to mention, your parents are going to need one of those Tom Selleck reverse mortgages to pay for it, though. That's true. And finally, a new survey was released of the worst toys for children this holiday season. What you failed to mention, I was surprised the Prince Andrew T for Two play set didn't make the list, but that's just me. I'm Jeff Oskey, and this has been the news that we
failed to mention.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you, Jeff.
Actually, those last two stories we never really got to, so I did fail to mention the whole thing. Lego is releasing an Eiffel Tower set. It measures nearly 5 feet tall. That's as tall as I am. The new set of Paris's famed monument is made up of 10,001 pieces of Legos. By comparison, Lego's longest ever set, the Titanic, measures 4 feet 6 inches long and made up of 9,090 pieces. By the way, the Eiffel Tower comes out in 2 days and will cost, anyone?
$900.
I'm going to say $600.
$1,230. Very
Wow.
good, Josh.
Well, imagine stepping on that in the middle of the night. Oh, probably ream you. It's. Have you seen it?
No.
It is so realistic. It comes with a thing of cigarettes.
Wow.
A box of Gauloise.
An espresso.
Yeah, and an espresso. Thank you, Pat.
Gauloise. Do you know what those are?
No.
And you speak French.
They're Frenchy cigarettes.
Well, I put that together, yeah.
I didn't think that's what they called them over there, though. Is it?
What?
What do you mean?
Cigarettes in France?
They call them vitamins.
Oh.
They're diluted.
What's the French word for cigarette, Sophie?
I don't know. They don't teach us that in school.
That'd be fun. There's a fun day in French class.
Yeah,
It's
you learn
here's
all
how you say cigarettes. Here's how you say meth. Here's how you say party time.
all the good swear words. I know a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
I've done quite a bit of Legos, and I'm still halfway done with the
Castle?
with the castle for Disney World.
That's been like 5 years.
Yeah, I know that was a COVID thing, and then after a while you just get. But is the Eiffel Tower? Is it all the same color tiles?
Must be.
It has to be. It's all the same color.
That's going to be impossible to put together.
Ugh.
So unless they color code them somehow.
No.
It
just tells you go by the amount of dots on the Lego.
Still, I'm just saying I'm sure it's going to take.
It's kind of a
it'll take a long
gray. All the same.
Now the other story that he cited was the 10 worst toys, and this is a really
I have this
technical. It's not something as simple as jarts where you throw them up and they penetrate the skull of some poor kid.
An organization calls itself the World Against Toys Causing Harm, Inc.
Oh.
Which would stand, it would be Watch. They've released its 50th annual nominees for the 10 worst toys this holiday season. This organization aims to bring attention to the safety hazards posed by some children's toys on the market. This year's top offenders include the Coco Melon Musical Learning Watch. Apparently, you can ingest the batteries.
Well,
possibly.
If you're raising an idiot.
A really hungry idiot.
Disney Raya's Action and Adventure Sword. There's a potential for blunt force and eye injuries.
In other words, like a stick. That differs from a regular sword in what way?
Yeah. The Little Woody's Tickle Your Taste Buds Bakery.
Little Woody's Tickle Your Taste Buds.
This one's really inappropriate. I just found one. It's Little Baseballers Mouth Tobacco. That just can't be safe. That's incredibly inappropriate.
The Zeus Lion. There's a potential there for ingestion or aspiration injuries. The Ding Ray Musical Bath Toy.
Well, that's because you have to plug it into the wall. and something goes wrong if you don't have the proper circuitry.
All of these are ingestion injuries. The Ooze Labs Chemistry Station.
Well, you can make C4 with it. That's the problem.
The potential for chemical-related injuries.
When you're making C4, there's things can go wrong.
The bunny rabbit cuddly pillow.
What the hell's wrong with the bunny rabbit cuddly pillow?
Suffocation,
Like
Josh.
Smothering.
Well, you can suffocate with any pillow if you push down on their face hard enough.
I think any toy would be dangerous if you swallow it or hit yourself in the face with it.
Yeah, exactly. The Nerf Pro Gel Fire Mythic Blasters. Boy, that sounds fun. What is that? Do you know what that is?
I have no idea. I want to get one, though.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
If it's shooting gels on fire, it's like a little mini napalm thing.
Potential for eye and facial injuries. And then the Black Panther Wakanda Battle Claws. Once again, one of the worst toys for eye and facial injury possibilities.
And extreme wokeness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did Little Freddy's first flamethrower make the list again this year?
Nope. So silly.
Little Bobby's meth kit, is that on the list?
Oh, no, I didn't see that one there.
How about the ball o' mercury?
That must be fun.
It comes with a big thermometer rectal, and then you drop it, and these huge balls of mercury come out. But I think the key to a lot of this stuff would be supervision by the parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if your kid's going, I wonder what silly putty tastes like. Well, he's an idiot. Yeah, so
It looks pink. It looks like it's bubblegum flavored. I'm not going to have to say it again. It looks really yummy. Why would they make it look good if you can't eat it?
Okay.
This Eiffel Tower toy is pretty amazing, by the way. I'm looking at it, and it looks like an actual, it doesn't look like a Lego at all, does it?
Legos are incredible.
Yeah, they're
they're amazing. But I'm just saying, having put so many of these together, you've got to.
It says you do it in 4 big steps.
I see.
Yeah.
I would think a lot of the parts look exactly the same.
Yeah, because they're all,
they
as
would.
she said, gray, silver color.
All right. Right now, I want to remind you that with the gift-giving season arriving, one of the best gifts, I love this one, is Omaha Steaks. Perfect to send to, say, your brothers that live out of state. Hey, look what I got for you. I didn't get you a tie. I got you some steaks, something you will use, eat, and enjoy. Josh, tell me more.
That's right. Achieve gifting greatness this year when you give the gift of perfectly aged, tender, and delicious Omaha Steaks. The steak experts at Omaha Steaks have put together special gift packages to help take the guesswork out of gift giving, and they're going to make you a holiday hero. Go be a hero. Visit omahasteaks.com. Use code BTS at checkout to get $30 off your order. Send an assortment of mouth-watering favorites guaranteed to impress, like the legendary Butcher's Cut Filet Mignon, air-chilled boneless chicken, ultra-juicy burgers, and even easy-to-prepare comfort meals that are ready in a flash. Many of these packages are capped by a wonderful dessert, the caramel apple tartlets. They brown up so deliciously in the oven. Throw on a dollop of ice cream or whipped cream, and my gosh, you've got yourself a holiday delight for the whole family. Omaha Steaks is ready to ship your order right away. But shop early, beat the shipping rush. You don't want to be caught with your pants down. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. Order with complete satisfaction and confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best. Visit omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout. You're going to get that extra $30 off your order. That's omahasteaks.com, code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required, but that won't be an issue. You're going to want all of it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Josh. It makes a great gift. Omaha Steaks. Once again, it's omahasteaks.com. The code is BTS, not the band, but like Bob, Tom, show. Coming up, oh, I'm so excited. Sexy Time with Allie Breed. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is...
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yes.
Of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
You
very
know,
good.
that
This
would
is
be a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
No.
Ear.
I suck it.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Deuce. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a deuce.
Says drop a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
Is a name. She's very intoxicating. I'm like a moth to a flame. I've been sober 15 years. I walk a very straight line. But if Paul O'Brien's boobs were boozed, I'd be loaded all of the time. Oh, if Paul O'Brien's boobs were boozed, I'd be loaded all of the time.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, very nice.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom.
For your information, these are 2 of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I worked the state fair.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
You know, when Esther and I had a big family, we hardly had any time for ourselves, you know. If I could ever just get through the newspaper one time without the kids interrupting, it was a miracle. They always wanted to go somewhere and do something. Well, of course, they're all grown up now, and Esther's dead. I just wish they'd call, just every now and then, just pick up the phone and say, "Hi, Granddad. How are you?" Well, they never call anymore. In fact, they never come by. I just like to see my little daughter, Lucy. Sometimes she just brings the kids over. And Tommy, my son, he never comes over. Heck, I'm just sitting here all alone, waiting for the phone to ring. The mail never comes. I never get any mail. Nobody ever calls me. It's just a terrible thing. But that's the way it is, I guess. I'll just keep watching these old soap operas and hope that things get better.
The telephone. When it rings, answer it.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans. Padoom, 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 and you're listening.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
Pat Godwin in the music room.
Hey, Josh.
Jessica Alsman has joined us.
Hello.
As has Sophie Lee, Christy's second daughter.
Hello.
Ace Cosby over there. Hey. Willie Griswold over there.
Good morning.
I, Josh Arnold, am right here, and there's Tom.
And I believe we're doing something very complicated.
Okay.
What's that?
We're going to hook up with, there she is. There's Allie Breen.
Hey, Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, guys.
And she's home. Oh, that's nice.
I am.
And I'm kind of surprised. I figured you'd be at one of your far-flung spots for Thanksgiving.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
No, of course.
Okay. Where
Traveling on Thanksgiving Day. Yeah.
Who are you having Thanksgiving with?
With my family and Mike's family. I'm going to LA and having actual Thanksgiving with my aunt and cousin and sister and her family. And then on Saturday, doing a Thanksgiving with Mike's family.
All right.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, doubling up.
Okay, now we've been giving Mr. Godwin a little bit of grief because he's going to be having Thanksgiving with his new lady friend's parents.
Ooh.
And we actually had an article we were reading on the air about things that you want to do when you're at your relatives and for the first time and you're meeting the new family.
Right.
And how awkward it can be. Have you met his family already?
Oh, me. I thought you were talking to Pat. I was like, wait, what happened? I missed something in his family.
Have you met his family,
Mike's
Allie?
family by now, right?
Yeah. Oh, I've met Mike's family a bunch. Yes,
Okay.
I know them. It's not going to be the first time. Yeah.
Now, do you have a signal when it's time that you've had enough of them? Is there something you do?
No.
No?
No, we'll honestly just be like, ready to go? Like, it's it. Yeah, there's no, they're cool and they're fun. Like, I don't really need a signal generally to get out of that situation.
But when he's with your family, does he have a signal that he really needs to get out of there?
No, he's pretty good with my family. The only thing is he gets into like roast battles with the kids, with my nieces and nephews. So I literally have to go in and be like, that's enough, everyone. We got to get out of here. Yeah, time to call it quits.
Good to know. We also had an article I thought Allie might be interested in. You were reading it earlier, Christy. The things you should never say in a relationship.
Yeah, 18 things you should never say in a relationship.
Mr. WB sent me this. Things you should never say on a first date. Number one, do you have a strong immune system? So that would be bad. Do you live within 150 yards of a school?
Whoa.
Problematic.
Red flag.
And lastly, does this smell like chloroform? These are all things you don't want to say.
Somebody's being silly.
Now, the way the show works is people send Allie letters at ALLIBREEN on various social media platforms with their love troubles. What have you got, Allie?
Dear Allie, I've been dating a great guy, but he literally doesn't wash his ass when he showers. It not only makes it smell awful down there, but the whole bedroom smells like ass.
What?
I think he just lets the water drip down there and he never scrubs. How do I tell an adult man to fix this without making it insanely awkward?
So you got to you have to find a Red Fox comedy album somewhere. I believe he does a lot of great work on this subject.
He sure does.
Do we may even have that.
Oh, we do have that.
There's are you familiar with Red Fox, Allie? He was.
I know Red Fox.
He was the older gent on Sanford and Son.
Right.
He was also a brilliant stand-up comedian with the famous of that era. They were known as party albums,
blue albums, if you will.
Yeah, and he was he would be quite graphic. But I think we can find an excerpt that will answer this question, sort of.
I can't believe a grown-ass man, so to speak, won't clean his ass.
How are you not getting pink eye all the time?
Well, I hope you're not getting that close up of a view.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
she's not using them as a telescope.
Maybe she gets pink eye. And
hey, open your mouth. I want to see if I can see the light.
I'm just like on the bed sheets and stuff. Like, I don't know. Gross.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just awful.
How does he not smell it himself?
Why are you still there? This has to have been a problem all along.
You get a big ribbon, like they do when you buy a car at Christmas time. They put a big ribbon on it. And get a bidet and put a big ribbon on it and put it in his house. Ugh, I don't know.
Maybe she could make it sexy and shower with him, but I wouldn't want to even do that in the shower for a guy if he's never done it before.
It doesn't even sound like he's wiping correctly.
Right, that's right.
The whole room smells.
Yeah.
I'd get out.
Are you sure it's not his feet?
It's probably everything. If his method of showering is just letting the water run over him.
I can't believe she's still there. I'd have been gone.
That's rough.
Ugh.
Okay, we'll see if we can dig up Mr. Sanford in the form of Red Fox coming up in a few minutes. Let's get to our next letter. What have you got?
Dear Allie, I met a girl on Tinder and things have gone great, but she has trust issues from past relationships. And she also said that she wants sex, but doesn't like having it with people because a lot of people don't know how to please her. But then she also said that she's tired of explaining what she wants. And now I'm worried that I won't be able to please her either.
Get out
How do
now.
I tackle
You
this?
got a psycho.
I'm kind of with Tom here.
Get out. This is
there's no winning.
This is a no-win. Yeah. Two things are coming out of her mouth at the same time that are the exact opposite.
Are these people just like on the verge of having a real relationship then? They've been hooking up a few times and now they're trying to take it to the next level? Is that what's going on here? I'm a little lost.
That's what it sounds like. Or they haven't met and they're just having a good online relationship. And she's letting him know.
Maybe she's
before
trying
they
to
meet,
tease
this
him.
is the deal.
Like he's like, oh, I can accept the challenge, but
either way,
like that's how a woman would take it.
I say she's a psycho.
Right.
Get out now. Cut your losses.
Seriously, bail.
Life's too short.
Yep.
Too many people on Tinder. Swipe right again somewhere else.
Well, at least hook up once, and then you can just call it quits.
She sounds like
That's true.
it's not going to end here. This is how she's going to be with everything. What to have for dinner, what to wear out. This is terrible.
What kind of staples do you want me to put in your hands when I'm I'm stapling you to the basement wall because I'm a psycho?
She's just insecure and wants a good man.
Man, that took a turn.
Let's stop at the hardware store. I want to get some zip ties so later on tonight I can zip you tie you to the bedpost. Sorry. She's nuts.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, that is bold to be like, no one's pleased me in bed, but I also don't want to tell anyone what to do. So just figure it out. That's a lot of work for someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's just got to be confident and be like, it's okay, baby. Tell me.
No. We're not taking
I
advice
think
from the girl dressed like Wednesday Addams.
So your suggestion is he just bang her once, disappoint her, and then ditch her?
Well, give it a shot. Don't call it before it happens.
She's insane.
Next.
It might be different.
Dear Allie, I have been in a relationship for a year, and we used to spend almost every night together. Now, as it goes on, we've gotten down to spending 2 nights a week together, and that's all he really wants. We still text constantly, and we love each other, but isn't this moving backwards? What do I do?
Go ahead, Josh.
Yikes.
Do you want me to say something?
Yeah, of course.
He's seeing someone else.
Oh
no.
That's not it. The man just needs his alone time.
Maybe cut down on the chatter.
Yeah. Maybe be cooler and hotter and don't want to hang out with him. You could just be a little hotter.
Maybe he's bored with her and he's looking around.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with Christy. He's either looking around or he's got someone else, I think.
I do too.
He could be busy at work. Your bed could suck. There could be a lot going on.
There could be.
But why wouldn't you talk about that?
Because guys are dumb and we hate talking.
Right. Yeah.
Finally, it's out there. Very good, Willie.
Guys are dumb and they hate talking.
And I say that as a proud dumb person that hates talking.
What do you think, Allie?
Yeah, I'm with Christy on this one. I think, like Willie said, if that is the situation, she could stay in his bed. There's so many solutions.
Right.
He's got something else going on.
He's not happy.
Well, regardless of what's going on, he's not that into you. Isn't that the old thing?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's just,
So moral of the story, it's her fault.
No.
Obviously.
Sophie's basically saying, are you washing your butt enough? Like, oh.
Yeah.
What else do you have, Allie?
Dear Allie, I was using my boyfriend's old iPad at his house the other day because I forgot my computer, and flirty texts started coming in from a girl that I've never heard of. I flipped out on him, and he told me he'll never let me use his stuff again because it makes me act crazy.
Oh, no, nice move.
He saved it.
Nice defensive move.
Yeah.
This is the smoking gun defense.
Absolutely.
What gun?
It's not even like I tried to snoop. It just happened. Do I really need to apologize to him?
No.
He said it's nothing. They're just friends, but WTF.
Yeah, no.
He's lying. The first rule of catching a cheater is they get defensive and they call you crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
He's cheating.
Godwin is just conditioned to operate that way.
He's definitely hiding something, or he wouldn't be so upset.
Exactly. You didn't need
God.
to. If it was totally innocent, he would have been like, "Oh, geez, that chick is still trying to do this. I'm so sorry. Yeah. This is what she does."
Are there any new nude shots?
Yeah.
And the last one I saw, she had on a fireman's cap. Oh, I mean.
So he's a dumb cheater, basically.
Yeah.
You don't have to apologize for anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, you got one more?
Yeah. Dear Allie, I have been dating a guy I was best friends with for years. It's been great. He got a dog a few years ago for the sole purpose of meeting girls. I know this because I was with him when he got it. Now, when he walks the dog or goes to the dog park, I still think he's half doing it to get attention from women because I know that was his original MO.
Oh, Jesus.
I love him and the dog, but it's really making me feel insecure. How do I fix this?
She's very
You
insecure.
gotta do the mature thing. Go ahead, put the dog down. I couldn't even get it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, she's, I think, a little paranoid.
Yeah. No, he's with you, and you have every right to talk to him about. Just go, hey, I'm feeling insecure about the dog. He'll probably make you feel better.
Maybe he'll say something to you like, you know something, I think it's about time you and I had a baby because nothing attracts chicks more than walking around. Well, you walk around a dog park with a baby, you're going to get some strange.
It's so strange.
Yeah, no.
This guy's, what is he supposed to do? Abandon the dog?
Yeah, you are being insecure. It's okay, but just be more secure.
Yeah, the dog's got to go to the park. He's got to walk. I mean,
unless she wants to walk him every day, she can take on the dog every day.
And then some really hot woman will walk up to her and go, "Where's Roger?"
Hey, you stole Roger. You stole my boyfriend's dog.
Oh my gosh, now she has to walk the dog and see if anyone recognizes him. Oh my goodness.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Okay, actually, Allie, if you have one more, we have a little bit more time here.
Absolutely. Oh, this is a Thanksgiving one. Dear Allie, me and my new husband are hosting Thanksgiving this year. We need you guys to settle a debate for us. He says we're responsible for everything, and I say we can ask people to bring sides and wine, etc. Who's right? It's for 18 people, and
He's right.
cook
She's
everything.
right.
He is correct.
It's perfectly acceptable. Say, hey, why don't you bring the wine? Or hey.
No, that's what she's saying. He says that they have to supply everything.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're sort of responsible for organizing, but it's perfectly nice to say, hey, what do you want to bring
and
aside?
that's what she wanted to do. And he said
okay.
no.
Then I'm wrong too. Then
Right.
Yeah, sorry.
No, he suggested that they are responsible for everything.
My dad was just so fast to blame the woman.
Yeah, it's hard to believe the woman's correct.
Autopilot kicked in.
Allie read it wrong. I'm not blaming you, Allie. I'm just blaming you as a woman.
Like this week, I'm bringing pies, and
Sophie, what are you bringing?
My great personality.
scrumptious. I'll take seconds on that.
I mean, I think
it's very typical.
Yeah,
to
but
have
you don't have to say it. But you say, hey, do you feel like bringing anything? They say, oh, yeah, we'll bring the wine or whatever.
Usually people
What about assigning stuff? What about like assigning an actual dish?
I think
Is
that's
that
very
okay?
common.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
At our place, usually people offer. Like, oh, this year I'll bring the salad. And
I'll bring the first aid kit.
Oh. That's right,
is happening?
Josh. What do they say when Christy's cooking?
This is what we prepared for, fellas.
The fire
At the
department's
hospital.
on the ready. Yeah.
Get ready for the, what do they call it? Ptomaine triage.
Allie, are you taking anything to either place? I know you're traveling, but...
No, I'm not taking. I mean, if I show up and they ask me to do something on the day, I'll be happily pick something up. But no, I'm not planning.
All right.
I'm with Sophie. I'm bringing my charming personality.
There you go.
And for those that don't know, Allie's a tall, slender gal. You weigh like, 40 pounds? And I don't see you chowing down a lot of turkey. But I have been told from someone that ate dinner with you once that you eat like a truck driver who's been away from food for 2 months.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, we ate at a buffet. I will plan if I'm going to eat and not eat for like 12 hours beforehand or 20 hours and pack it in.
It really is no lie that she out-ate me at a buffet.
I cannot believe that.
I know you can't. It's very hard to believe. It's like science fiction. I understand.
When are the Guinness people going to publish the record? By the way, Allie, we found, Dean, I should say, found the Red Fox thing. If you can...
You've never heard
Nobody
this.
cares about this. Look at
this is great. This has got a Dana Gold introduction. This is worth listening to.
One of the joys of having children is not being woken at 6:30 by the song, What Does the Fox Say? I have a new song for kids, What Does Red Fox Say?
Oh, there you go.
Somebody should do that every time. What does Red Fox say?
All righty, here you go.
Bob goes, Tom goes, Chick goes, Christy Lee says,
Yeah, do it to me.
Donnie goes,
I swear to God.
Shirtless girl,
Don't touch those.
Mr. Obvious goes,
Heidi-ho, everyone.
King says, Critter goes, the news girl says,
Bang, ding, out.
but there's one sound that no one knows. What does Red Fox say?
The toughest thing in the world, have to say, you got to wash your ass.
What's Red Fox say?
How could you tell someone, I love you, darling, knowing in your heart you haven't washed your ass?
What's Red Fox say?
You can let your armpits go a couple of days maybe, but not your ass.
What's Red Fox say?
I'm not talking about your whole ass. I'm talking about your ass.
What does Red Fox say?
A little bit of great stuff from Red Fox.
I hope that helps this woman so that she can.
Yeah, she should play that for the guy.
Exactly.
All right, Allie, I know you're busy this weekend. Are you doing any on-stage stuff?
Yeah, I'll be, because I'm going out to LA. I'll be at Flappers on the 28th.
Okay,
cool.
That is a comedy club, right?
Yeah, that is a comedy club.
No, it's a OnlyFans page.
It's not like a special night at Spearmint Rhino where the long labia.
yes, it's along with Steakums night every Thursday.
It's the LLC, the Long Labia Club.
Hey, Allie, it's ALLIBREEN. Thank you, Allie. Always a nicely done.
Bye, Allie. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a safe weekend. Speaking of safe, did you know that over the holidays, property crimes like burglaries go way up? That's why our friends at SimpliSafe are offering 50% off their award-winning security system. And we're not kidding. If you look it up, U.S. News & World Report, for example, best home security, again, third year in a row. Once again, that's SimpliSafe, the best home security system. You design it yourself. You put it in yourself. It's real easy. You don't need the drill. You don't need to have a lot of time with tools. It's very simple, and you can arm or disarm it with your phone. Get all the details by checking it out at SimpliSafeTom.com. Don't miss your chance for massive savings on our favorite security system. Once again, 50% off any new system at SimpliSafeTom.com. This is the biggest discount of the year, just in time for the holidays. SimpliSafeTom.com. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. We're coming right back. Got a little history for you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob.
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
And you know, Harry's going, I can't believe that's my son. You know, Harry would get excited over the dumbest stuff. Hey, check out the kid in the sombrero.
Hi, this is Greg Warren, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Greg Warren, of course, from the Warren Report, heard on Mondays here on the Bob and Tom Show. He'll be back next Monday with another edition of the Warren Report. This week he covered polar bears. That's right. You can check him out as well on stage at the Funny Bone in Butler County, Ohio, coming up this Friday, November 25th, and Saturday, November 26th. And don't forget tonight at Helium in downtown Indianapolis, Pat Godwin with his guitar singing his songs from his #1 comedy album, Christmas Bonus. Check him out at patgodwin.com, along with Jeff Oskey and Willie Griswold. Find your tickets at willie.griswold on Instagram. And, of course, you can contact Helium or check their website. That's in downtown Indianapolis, the biggest party night of the year, and you can see 3 comedians for one price. That's right. Helium in downtown Indianapolis is the place to be. And if you happen to be in St. Louis, check out Josh Arnold, The Homecoming, at the Funny Bone in St. Louis, Missouri, tonight through Saturday night, including a special Thanksgiving evening performance. That JoshArnold.com for tickets and information. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning. I'm Mark Allison with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. The United States opening 1-1 draw with Wales at the World Cup was viewed by 11.7 million for its English and Spanish language broadcast, up 5% from the Americans' 2-1 win over Ghana to start 2014. The game Monday afternoon was seen by 8,306,000 for Fox's English language telecast and 3.4 million for the Spanish language offering on Telemundo. The staggering loss for Lionel Messi and Argentina against Saudi Arabia at the World Cup is right there with the biggest upsets in tournament history. Messi is playing likely his last World Cup and chasing the one title that has been elusive to him. Messi and his highly rated team are among the favorites to win the World Cup in Qatar, but have an unwanted place on a very different list now. Manchester United says Cristiano Ronaldo will leave the Premier League club with immediate effect. The 37-year-old forward conducted an explosive interview on the eve of the World Cup. He criticized manager Erik ten Hag and the club's owners. United said last week that it had initiated appropriate steps in response to Ronaldo's comments. United says the club thanks him for his immense contribution across 2 spells at Old Trafford. Brooklyn Nets guard Ben Simmons got his hostile homecoming in Philadelphia. Simmons, an all-star guard for the 76ers before back injuries and what he said were mental health issues, prompted him to demand a trade. Simmons was booed from the moment he stepped on the court in Philadelphia. Sixers fans also cursed at him. Philly fan. There were some supporters. Simmons traded last season to the Nets for James Harden. He missed Brooklyn's first game in Philly last season with an injury. LSU has moved up to 5th, Southern California 6th in the college football playoff rankings behind Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and TCU. The top 4 remained the same for the 3rd straight week, but the teams chasing changed order after Tennessee lost to South Carolina last Saturday night. 2 huge games this weekend could create more clarity. Michigan is at Ohio State, and USC hosts Notre Dame. And that's a look at your sports update. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker, and the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like his dudes on Pervert Rabbit Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God, you can hear the show here in the morning, and then cause you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hello. Bonjour. The perfect gift has arrived for the single man. The new cologne from the makers of Clintorius and Bonaire. Oh, no. France's most noted fashion designer, yours truly, Mr. Béchon of Paris, has developed an exciting and stimulating new scent for men.
Honey, come on.
on. You've been in the bathroom for half an hour. What are you doing in there?
Just enjoying my masturbation.
Masturbation. Just slap a little on. Repeatedly.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee.
Hello.
I was waiting until I nailed it.
I didn't say anything.
You motioned. I don't know about
barely
the motion.
moved over here.
A knife in the. There's Pat Godwin in the music laboratory. Jessica Alsman's here.
Hello.
Sophie Lee is here.
Hello.
Christy's daughter. Ace Cosby's here. Hey. And Ace Cosby, we have a surprise for you. Your son is here. There's Willie Griswold.
Josh, if you want to hit my dad, speaking of sons, I got a Nerf gun and I got this bat. You can kind of give him the business, no sharp ends.
I'm Josh Arnold. There's Tom.
Hey, how's it
Happy
going?
Thanksgiving, all.
And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Everybody's kind of out on the road this weekend. But Pat Godwin at Lebowski's in Washington, Iowa, coming up on Saturday. Donnie Baker's at the Attica Fairgrounds, Attica, Ohio, on Saturday. Greg Warren Friday and Saturday at the Funny Bone in Cincinnati with a special Saturday afternoon family show, which is a really cool thing. Josh Arnold all weekend long starting tonight and including Thursday, Thanksgiving night in St. Louis at the Funny Bone. Mm-hmm. So a lot of great action going on out there in the world of comedy. Right now, it's time to review what's happening in the world of history.
Time now for things to review in the world of history. And what's happening?
Well, I'll be your host. Today is November 23rd.
Tom will be our host.
It was on this date in 1963 that Von Meter realized his career was indeed over.
Oh, my God.
Okay, sorry. I know you're not familiar with that, Sophie. Let's see. In 1904, the first modern Summer Olympics closed in St. Louis.
How about that?
It was weird because they were still doing it naked, Sophie.
Yeah, it was odd.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wrestling nude. And it's weird seeing naked guys throwing javelins. A lot of flopping. Let's see. Warren G. Harding signs the Willis Campbell Act. Anyone remember this one, 1921?
Yes, it said that soup could be eaten instead of salad.
Very good.
Is it anything
So that's why we get a choice now, soup
That's
or
right.
salad?
You didn't before
great.
then.
It was disallowing doctors to prescribe beer or liquor for medicinal purposes.
Hey, a Busch Light apple a day keeps the doctor.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Have some fun.
1936, the first issue of Life magazine was published. Known for great photos, not taken with cell phones. Great stuff.
That's true.
Doctor Who debuted in 1963.
Man, the show's been around
Yeah,
forever.
wow.
Well, haven't they had like 100 different variations
Yeah.
of
My
it?
favorite doctor, David Tennant.
It's going to end. It'll be Dr. Wen. Doggy Style, the debut album of what artist in 1993, Sophie?
No idea.
Oh, come on.
Bow, wow,
sorry.
wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Where my dogs
Snoop.
at?
Snoop Dogg.
Ah, that makes sense.
Let's see. Happy birthday, Sophie. Here's a question for you. 1804, Franklin Pierce. Do you know who that was?
No. Should I?
No.
President?
He invented the earring.
He was Ben Franklin's cousin.
Of course.
He was
Common knowledge.
President.
I think he's distantly related to George Bush.
Franklin Pierce is?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Google it.
Yeah.
Should read sometime.
Billy the Kid, born in this state in 1859, didn't live long enough to become Billy the Murderer, really.
No.
He was the William the Adult.
And he was born Billy the Baby.
Okay. Now, Sophie, this is an easy one.
Okay.
Okay, this is an easy one. This man, for my money, is one of the greats of all time. He is, his name, Boris Karloff, born in 1887. Many would say he's most famous for playing the monster of Dr. Frankenstein. However, I would say his great performance is in what cartoon from the 60s?
How the hell
gosh,
would she know
how would I
this?
know
Holiday-related cartoon special.
Holiday-related cartoon special.
Holiday cartoon special?
Yes, and this has been remade into a terrible movie.
I think it's on tonight.
What?
Tonight or tomorrow.
It's been made into an awful live-action film that I hate.
Is it How the Grinch Stole
Yes,
Christmas?
he's the voice. He's the voice of the Grinch.
Okay.
Yeah, the only way to see that
He
is
doesn't like
the original cartoon, and then the newer version blows.
Jim Carrey doesn't feel it's good.
Oh, that's awful.
It's not awful.
Unwatchable.
I love it too.
The
I like
canted
that one,
camera.
yeah.
It's good. Ugh, it's terrible. Happy birthday, friend of the show, Chris Hardwick.
Yes, This Is Us.
Chris Hardwick's dad.
No, that's not This Is Us. That's
Chris
the other
Hardwick
one.
is the
Is the tech guy.
yes.
Yeah.
He's been hosting Talking Dead and a lot of the shows on AMC.
Yeah.
The nerd, the go-to nerd.
Yep.
The nerdist, and
Sorry.
his father is a world-class what?
Magician.
Bowler.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Right?
I don't know.
Isn't
Tell us.
his dad's a champion
So he's
bowler.
Polish?
Oh, you're thinking of Chris Brunswick. Not Hardwick. Yeah. You got that wrong.
And then, okay, this one I think you'll get, Sophie, because you're 0 for 3. Happy birthday, Nicole Polizzi.
Yeah, that's Snooki.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, who needs to know American presidents when you know
I
Snooki?
love Jersey Shore.
No, she does love Jersey Shore. Ugh.
Dwarf sex pot from TV.
Oh my God.
We're so close.
Is that the name of her new show?
You're allowed to say it. There we go. Thank you very much.
Time now for things we learned on the Bob and Tom Show. That's right. It's Wednesday, November 23rd. Tom is already tired of the World Cup.
Boring.
He's over it. He's sick of it.
If everyone's pretending they care about it, they don't.
Thanks everybody's posers who are
let's watch the NFL
tomorrow.
The fewest watched, least number of people watching an NFL game will be more than the World Cup this week.
It has nothing to do with the fact that people are watching the World Cup. Pat Godwin.
There are people that eat their own poop. That
will be meeting his girlfriend's parents tomorrow. We gave him plenty of advice, but you'll do great. You got this.
Don't refer to them as you kids.
Don't do that.
Please walk in carrying a suitcase.
We learned it's not good to throw Skittles at Harry Styles while he's performing, or chicken nuggets for that matter. Willie Griswold, not a fan of Josh Arnold.
Not for me.
We had Titanic news, and Tom pointed out, still down there. Tom will be taking all of us to the next launch from NASA.
If you guys will start admitting how great and cool it is.
We love it. We're going. And what else did we learn? Willie and his grandma get buzzed on Thanksgiving and start flirting. Christy had a list of things not to say when having an argument with while you're in a relationship. One of the helpful phrases we learned not to say, I hate you.
Yeah. Pretty obvious, don't you think?
That's exactly right. I'll be bringing pies to my Thanksgiving feast with the family, and they'll be in the hatchback.
Oh, Ace, you never got to do your second joke of the day. And
what a shame. Happy Thanksgiving.
That's our gift to you.
Okay, thanks so much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.